Hey, hello, I love you. I'm just gonna sit here and say I love you and say hi and slay and yas.
you doing? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Oh no, Aries. Not the jump scare. Hello, how are you? It's so good to see you. Thank you for that early squad. I hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It is the middle of the week. It has already been, there's been too much going on. There's been too much going on for it to just be Wednesday. It's Wednesday, but dudes, exactly. Aries, how are you? It's so good to see you. I hope you're having an amazing day. And Sad Boy, welcome in. Hello there again. It's so lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh my goodness, it's Wednesday. What even? I feel like this week is just the epitome of like wildness. Offline as well as online, and like I kept looking at the time today, being like, okay, it has to, like, I have to be running late. I was actually on time. I was actually on time today. Yay. It's so good to see you. You're at the gym filled with people. Oh my gosh, I hope it's not like crammed, you know, like you're not like feeling suffocated, you know what I mean? Gym Fashion Week, and I'm here in a Hello Kitty t-shirt looking busted. I'm sure you're slaying. I'm sure you're slaying. Just you existing is a slay, so they can all do whatever they want, but you're killing it. I was gonna work on my Love It family, but I'm going out with the boys since I'm spending time actually looking good. Let's go, Sad Boy. Let's go. Sometimes it's fun to get all dressed up. Speaking of, today is our first day of the Bookish Fantasy Legacy build. Not legacy. I mean, I guess we could call it a legacy, but it's more just a save file. So, it's our fantasy save files. So like, we gotta get a little fancy with it.
Mommy, sorry. Mommy,
Abs?
sorry. Mommy, sorry.
Thank you. Abs, how are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. How are you feeling? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, today we're starting our like fantasy save, and so I thought, why not pull out the Night Court crown? Not my usual attire, but it felt appropriate considering we're starting in the Night Court, one of my absolute favorite fantasy worlds. And you know what? This is a big deal. For those of you who don't know or haven't been following along on social media, like on Blue Sky or Instagram, I've been putting together this fantasy save plan for literally months. So for it to be today where we actually start it, I'm like, we gotta go big or go home. A boy, how scandalous. A boy, a sad boy for a boy. I hope you have so much fun. Are you doing anything fun planned? Is it like a cutesy date? You're going to dinner? Tell me all about it. Abs, how are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling well. Your beauty. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Abs, I hope you're doing well. It's so good to see you. Always a pleasure, and I always love a mommy sorry entrance. Love an entrance. Maybe getting a replacement gaming headset, and I may finally go wireless. Abs. Okay. Lots of feelings about gaming headsets. It took me a really long time to find one that like I felt really comfortable in for long hours. Because I had a Beats set before, and it just hurts so badly, especially with glasses. And I unfortunately can't go glassesless. Like I can kind of do contacts, but not when I'm looking at a screen and a light. It just gives me a headache instantly. So it took me a really long time to find a pair that I actually felt comfortable wearing for a long time. And thanks to this amazing community, you guys helped me last year around Christmas time. We fully funded this goal, which has made a huge difference this year in streaming. So we may be headset buddies. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Twinsies. Do you know what color you're gonna get? A lot of people on Twitch either go for the classic black or the white. And then of course the iconic Snow White Dahlia has the lavender set. So you have the same ones in black. Yes, twinsies. Most likely white. I love the white, honestly. Like, I kept going back and forth between the purple or the white, but honestly the white, and then with the rest of my like peripherals and stuff, because I have the Aurora keyboard and mouse, it just like it all looks so coordinated. It's so nice. The crown is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much. I've had this crown for a really long time. I think I got it like 2 or 3 years ago. And I don't really have like a usual time to wear it. I think I wore it on stream for the fantasy. I think when I was reading the ACOTAR scenes, I think I wore it then, or I wore the other crown. I have a couple of the same style that I've worn a couple times on stream, but this one's my favorite. I wouldn't mind completing my set that I have in black, TBH. See, that's the thing, is it's hard to pick like a theme sometimes when it comes to gaming peripherals, that it's like if you can find something that like you like the neutral of, and then you have all the fun stuff with the lights, then you can change it, because you can't really see it on camera, but I have the light set to the same colors as my keyboard and my mouse, so it's all coordinated. Gives them my filthy rich husband just died kind of vibe, which I love. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's always the vibe I try to elude. Honestly. You do chores in them sometimes. Aries, these are so comfortable. Like, I love just the squish factor of the over ear. Big fan of these headset. But yes, this crown, this build, I'm very excited. Today we're doing Night Court, which I've been very much looking forward to, because I feel like I've talked about ACOTAR on stream a lot. A Court of Thorns and Roses, that book series. Mostly because it's kind of what got me back into reading for fun. You know, like I feel like there's this pressure to, when you say, oh, you're a reader, you have to be reading some like high level intellectual business, and I'm all for that, but it's not always fun. And A Court of Thorns and Roses got me back into reading for just the sake of like having a good time. And so I'm excited to start the fantasy builds with a series that I'm really attached to for that reason. And I'm like, how can we go big or go home with this? I did the Night Court makeup. I did the custom content shop last week. So today is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I forget the worst part of the gym is people request the worst music. Is it not a vibe? Anytime I go, particularly to the gym, or like if I'm walking, I need to have my own music where I can set my strut. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want somebody else's music to make me upset. Let's see. Listen, ladies, love me. I don't blame them, TBH. Listen, abs. If you've got it, flaunt it. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna check something really quickly, because my CPU has been acting up all week. I think I talked about it last stream too, that it shot up to like 40 when we got I think it was when we got a raid, and it was like so I need to just make sure that we're not gonna have that same situation again. We'll see.
Hey,
Bond,
hello,
oh my goodness.
hello.
I don't know why that
you.
jump scared me.
I'm just gonna sit here and say I love you and say hey.
I don't know why that
hey,
jump
hello,
scared me.
and yo, I love you.
Chris, welcome on in.
Say I love you
How are
and say
you? I
hi.
hope you have an amazing day.
And yas.
Welcome. Thank you for that first time chat. Bon, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for that early squad. How you doing? And Abs, thank you for that first melon. Let's go. Love how nobody redeemed first melon. Literally, I feel like people forget, and it's okay. No stress. But thank you for that first melon. Hello, Bon. How are you? I hope you're having an amazing day. Happy Wednesday. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing well, Chris. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're having an amazing Wednesday. We're just getting started here. We're yapping. We're chilling. Welcome on in. Let's see. This one song came on and made me start strutting on the treadmill. See, I love a good strut. That's like my mental trick too, is it's like I'm feeling myself, I'm having a good time, but I need to be in control of the speed and of the vibe. You know, if you set your music to a certain time, you'll have a better time. I'm loving this crown, and Loki got scared of Rapunzel. Jump scare. Thank you for the crowd compliment. I appreciate it. Today's the day. Today we are in our full fantasy realm. Thought it was appropriate. We're going into the Night Court. But yes, jump scare. Jump scare. I love Rapunzel. Rapunzel's my favorite Disney princess. And this was a lovely gift from Mama Melon. And you know, she just chills in the corner. Bon, it's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I also, I've been loving the TikTok reposts recently. Also, don't know why this didn't go off, because I do have it set to do this, Aries, when you come in. But if you guys are not already following Aries, please do go give Aries to Fairies a follow. They are so lovely. One of just like the sweetest people. Got to hang out with them a lot at TwitchCon. They're part of the same group chat stream team, and just overall a wonderful, wonderful human. So please do go check them out. I have it set where it's supposed to go off when you come in, but I don't know why it didn't. I don't know. My Streamlabs has been acting weird. But yes, there you go. If you guys already don't follow Aries, please do. The scene where Mother Gothel confronts Rapunzel with the crown. Yes, I caught that vibe in chat. I caught it. Mother knows best. Mother knows best. But yes, if you guys don't know Aries, please do go give them a follow. Huge love over there. The TikTok reposts have been killing it. I will say I've really not spent a lot of time on TikTok this week specifically. Basically since the ban and since it came back, I really have not I have not had the heart to open TikTok much, but the only thing that I have done is if I've gotten an alert about people that I follow reposting something, then I've checked that out. I just really have not had the psychic energy to deal with TikTok, to be quite honest. Rapunzel is my fave right after Princess Tiana. Let's go, Chris. I love that. Tiana is also amazing. I'm a big Disney nerd. I love all things Disney, and if I have a chance to talk about it, I will. It's a hyperfixation, you could say, so I will keep that inside. Chris, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome officially to the Starmelons. I so appreciate it. I'm waiting to see if it turns fully to the dark side. Listen, you never know. You never know. My FYP doesn't feel the same, honestly. See, that's what I've been hearing, Bond. Like, everybody who has gone back to TikTok has been saying, it doesn't feel quite the same, and it feels like there's a little bit of something off. And because of that, I'm like, I don't think I can invest the full amount of energy that I would like to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can invest the full amount of energy back into TikTok anymore. And that's kind of sad because I love TikTok. I found it very therapeutic to be able to scroll. I found so many amazing communities on there, but it's just not the vibe anymore, I feel like. The stickers, it's so gay here. I love it. We are a very, very queer forward space. We're very gay, very chatty, very chaotic, very cutesy, very mindful, very demure, all the things. And I'm so glad you love it. It's so lovely to meet you, Chris. I would rather stick to the evil I know in Twitch and YouTube. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, it's pick your battles, right? And that's the hard thing right now is it's picking where you kind of invest. And not to say that Twitch is perfect, and definitely YouTube is not either, but I feel a little bit more comfortable in those spaces, I think. And it sucks because TikTok I thought was a really great platform to be able to connect with people on particular niche interests, but now it just feels icky. So I don't know. You're new to me. I love the Sims 4 community thus far. Y'all are so welcome. The Sims community, I feel like, is overall some of the most amazing people that I've been able to meet have been through the Sims community on Twitch. Obviously, like any place on the internet, there's always some drama, right? But overall, the Sims community, particularly Sims streamers, are always welcoming and always want people to have a good time. So I'm glad you're loving it. I know it's controversial, but Pocahontas had some of the best music in a Disney film. Okay, I know it's a controversial movie. I understand that now, right? But I also thinking of the time of when it came out, it was making moves. And that score is one of the best Disney scores, in my opinion. It is powerful. Powerful. Yeah, Colors of the Wind hits different. It's different. It's one of those movies that I think I've watched just consistently over the years and have still been blown away. You know, again, it was making moves, making powers. I know people have their feelings about it, and justifiably so. But you know, I think we have to address things and take things for what they are in their time and apply it as best as we can. Goes to me throwing paint bottles in the air, just going for it. Just going for it. Let's see. If we're looking at its own film and not looking at the history aspect, it's a pretty decent movie. Exactly. Also, I'm going to have a sip of my my vitamin drink that I made. I have been fighting being ill like all week, and I think it's because of all of the air quality stuff in LA. Still, my immune system is just super low. So don't mind me. Sims 4 plus Disney lovers, I fear me staying here for a bit. I love to hear that, Chris. That makes me so happy. Yes, we are big Disney, big Marvel, big chat, big gay. Merida is so good. Oh my gosh. Brave is one of my all-time favorite Disney movies. 100%. Yes, because fuck the patriarchy. Literally. No, Merida is amazing. I remember the first time I watched that movie, I basically just sat there with like tears rolling down my eyes because of how much I loved her and loved the whole story. Also, the bears, the brothers, so heckin' cute. Yeah, just overall one of the best Disney princesses. One of my friends is actually making a Disney themed save in Sims 4. That is so fun. That is so fun. I love being able to, like, that's why this whole bookish fantasy save started. It's like, I love being able to bring things that I love IRL into the Sims world. I feel like it's a really fun bridge to cross, you know? My favorite Disney movie will always be Brother Bear. That is such a classic. See, I don't know if I can choose like my favorite Disney film. I don't know if I can actually choose. That's really hard. I have my favorites, and I feel like there are different genres. You know, Disney princess film versus, I mean, now Marvel film versus Star Wars versus blah, blah, blah. There's so many, like, so many layers, you know? Someone put on Gaga, I'm in the Clear Divas. Let's go. Find who put that request and thank them, because you can never go wrong with Gaga at the gym. Bolt is such a good movie too. Oh my gosh, I haven't watched that movie in a really long time. Yeah, and then all the Pixar movies. It's so hard to pick. There are just so many amazing ones. I have to say, like, a big fan. Okay, you guys, we have a lot to do today. I did want to show you a couple of the inspo pics that I downloaded for our builds today. I'm pretty excited. Let me see, why is my Pinterest not loading? Here we go. I still have my board secret because there are a lot of things that I'm like, let me cook, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to share it all too early. But I have some really fun inspo pictures saved for the vibe of today. We're going very dark academia, very like gothic, I guess would be the word. So let me open it. I literally related to Mittens more than any other Disney character. Oh, sad boy. I love that though. Representation. Let me see. Inside Out 2 was a core moment for me and my partner. It helped them have a relatable visual and how my anxiety feels. I love that, Aries. See, that's the thing, is it's like these movies that are either like marketed as kids movies or are just like a little bit more like silly from the outside perspective, right? It's like when you're experiencing something like that and it showcases how you're feeling, and they do such a beautiful job of like showcasing real emotion. Like, there's nothing better than being able to show that to somebody and say, this is how it feels, and having it be done in a way that it makes them really understand. I love that so much. Inside Out, and I mean, as a whole, that whole universe is so well done. But Inside Out 2 specifically, when it showcases anxiety, where it showcases like just so many emotions and how complex we all are as people, it's like, oh, they did such a beautiful job. They asked me right after if that's how I feel, and I was like, Riley's anxiety attack was the most scene I felt in a movie mentally in a long time. Yes, Aries, same. No, I just sat there and cried. I get very, I'm already a very emotional person, but when it showcases something like that, I become very attached to it. So I totally understand that. And it's so nice to be able to see representation, as particularly for kids, about mental health and anxiety. Like, I think if I had those movies as a kid, my anxiety and the way that I deal with it now as an adult would be very different. So thank you, Pixar. You ate. Literally, Pixar always eats, honestly. I mean, I think about, like, Up, for instance. The first 10 minutes of Up, some of the best filmmaking, in my opinion, ever. Just ever. Okay. Let me see. Is my camera gonna focus? Kind of. So we're doing big windows. I want to keep it, like, dark exterior wise, but with a lot of, like, foresty greens. So this is what we're going to do today. We're doing the townhouse, specifically today, from Valeris. I'm very excited. We're doing the Inner Circle townhouse today. That's what we're doing. I felt that with Moon Knight. My partner was floored when he got to see what DID was really like, albeit a bit dramatized. Yes, sad boy. Oh my gosh. Moon Knight is one of those series that when I talk to people about Marvel and how they're like, oh, it's just like shoot 'em up, power, superheroes, whatever. I'm like, no. Watch Moon Knight. Watch Moon Knight. Because yes, the Marvel universe obviously is superheroes and fighting and all that, but it goes so much deeper. And I'm so glad you got to share that with your partner and have it be a tool to express yourself. Mel, 16 months. That's crazy. 16 months. Happy 16 months, Mel. Holy heck. Thank you so much for that resub. I'm so glad you found me too. And I'm so glad I found you. It's so good to see you, Mel. How are you? That's wild. 16 months is insane. Thank you so much for the resub. Enjoy the ad-free viewing and of course the emotes. I so appreciate it. How you doing? Let me get you a sticker. Again, my little watermelons still have not arrived. Thank you, Amazon. Still have not arrived, but you know, we do what we do. I'm gonna give you this diamond. Here, we'll pop that bad boy right there. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. I'm doing well. How are you today? I'm doing okay. We're just chatting. We're yapping. Sleep because I was reading Fourth Wing until 4 a.m. as you should, Mel. Fourth Wing is one of those books I can never put down. It's so good. How are you liking it? Obviously without spoilers. I loved your little message in the spoiler chat this morning. But how are you liking it? Tell me your thoughts, feelings, emotions, the whole thing. It's giving grand, giving Monster House. Ooh, it kind of is, Chris. It is. For those of you who haven't read ACOTAR, this world is in the Fae realm. And so it's very magical, mystical. We're going to have a lot of, like, celestial themes throughout it. But yeah, we're going grand for sure. WandaVision, exactly, sad boy, exactly. WandaVision and Moon Knight, they just, there's just something about them. Also, in my opinion, I know, controversial. Some people like it, some people don't. But I really feel like Falcon and the Winter Soldier is not loved enough. And specifically that series and the way that they talk about mental health with Bucky, but then also just being a person of color in America and the way that they present it, I think they did it so beautifully. Don't get me started. I could talk about this for hours. What is grief that love? Yes, broke me and changed my inner chemistry. Literally, Aries, forever peak. It's my favorite series. I mean, Wanda Maximoff as a whole, Scarlet Witch, my favorite of the entire Marvel universe. Addicted to everything, and that then goes down the pipeline to Agatha. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed so far. Once I got past chapter 8, I was hooked. It's so funny, Mel, that you mentioned chapter 8 because literally so many people I've spoken to specifically about Fourth Wing, it's like chapter 8 and then I couldn't put it down. It's like that's the chapter that people get like sucked into. WandaVision will forever be peak. It really, really will be. It's one of those that I think everybody should watch, even if you're not like the biggest Marvel fan. I think as a show, it's just so well done. Wiccan and Hulkling are my favorite Marvel characters because they're gay power couple, and I love them for it. Yes, they're so good. Their stories and their like comics are so well done. I'm curious to see how that transfers into the most likely season 2 of Agatha, especially now with Wiccan being like all powerful. You know. Okay, but when do we get Emma? Oh my gosh, literally I'm curious to see the direction that Marvel and Disney as a whole takes over the next little bit, because I'm like they need to keep all of this queer representation front and forward. My mod settings, or my auto mod, is set a little bit higher right now because we had a little troll situation not that long ago, so my auto mod is just like picking up absolutely everything. You're totally fine, Cunty Slay. You're good. I need Billy and Teddy to get together. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh. No, we need to keep the like queer representation in media at the forefront for sure. Also, an ad is about to start. Thank you guys so much for sitting through those. It helps me out a ton, and it helps disable pre-rolls for 30 minutes. So thank you guys for sitting through them. Automod, you called me a troll. Literally fighting words. Before Black History Month, I can't believe this. Not the Automod being A, homophobic, and B, a little racist? Question mark? Damn, Twitch. Really starting 2025 off strong. I can't. But yeah, my Automod settings are a little bit higher because we had a troll situation not that long ago, and I wanted to make sure that everybody is always kept safe, and I would rather it be a little silly goofy and I click accept every now and then than it turning into a whole thing, you know, because you can never be too sure and too safe. Thank you for lurking. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me see what Frosty has to say. Meanwhile, let's catch up on chat. Chat's vibing with Estella's Night Court, mixing Sims 4 builds and Disney tunes. Chris is loving the crown life, while Sad Boy struts treadmill anthems. Aries champions Merida against the patriarchy, and Mel is hooked on Fourth Wing. WandaVision hits deep for mental health reps as the chat dreams of Marvel's gay power couples. Hashtag StarMelonLove. Love. Wait, that one is so cute. I really like that one. I'm into it. Yeah, I'm very happy that Frosty is back. We were missing some of those over the past couple weeks, so it's nice to have him back. Thank you, Frosty. Also, cheers. Also, viewer care package. Stretch, snack, hydrate. Take your meds. Do what you gotta do. Love repping Merida against the patriarchy. Yup. No, I love Merida. I love that there are so many options now for like champion Disney princesses or characters that like showcase representation. It's so nice that like kids now, I mean, who knows what the next little bit of time is going to be, but kids now have so many characters that they can identify with. Like, as I said before, like if I had some of those when I was a kid, I think my life would have been, the way that I lived my life would have been a little different. Also, new podcast episode is out. Nightbot just posted the link in chat. There's a new podcast episode out today. And it's basically Razzie and myself talking about how the world might be ending. A little bit talking about the TikTok ban. Talking a little bit about the LA fires. And just kind of a little recap. So if you didn't know, Razzie and I have a podcast. New episodes every Wednesday on Spotify and YouTube. And welcome back from the ads, everyone. Welcome back. I hope during your ads you stretched, you snacked, you hydrated, you took your meds if you needed to. We're about to get into the building because there's so much to these builds. I also mentioned that we are going to be starting to do a little bit of the Pomodoro method, which I'm really looking forward to. I will say I'm not going to go full Pomodoro and not talk during the building. I will absolutely be reading chat, responding to you guys in real time. I feel like that's a huge part of my stream is, you know, that the yapping That's just how we naturally exist over here. So I definitely want to keep that part of it. But we are going to be doing the Pomodoro method of kind of locking in and really trying to just focus. As you guys know, I have ADHD. Big builds are a challenge sometimes for me because I want to be engaged with you guys, but then I want to be building, and sometimes it can just be a lot. So we're trying the Pomodoro method with 20 minutes locked in, 10-minute break, and kind of just seeing how it all flows. I've not done the Pomodoro on stream before. This isn't the same quite as like co-working. I know there's a co-working category. This is something very different, but we're giving it a shot. So we'll see how it goes. But I do want to get into it because today I want to try to get at as much of the exterior of the build done. That's just like how I'm structuring it. Is most of the builds are going to be like in two parts, where it's like the exterior and then the interior. I think we'll probably do the exterior and try to get the layout mostly done today, and then we'll go in and decorate next week. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So let's give her a go here. I did, oh my gosh, not the transitions again. The transitions again, acting weird. I did go in and name a couple of our lots already. And as always, if you guys have suggestions or ideas for the build, feel free to let me know. But we're gonna do our townhouse. I've already cleared these lots. We're gonna have our big night court castle. We're gonna create the House of Wind. Don't mind the actual purposeful capital D. If you've read the books, you know. And then we have the cabin. We're gonna do the mountain cabin as well. So let me see if this is gonna load in. Please don't crash. Sims game has been a bit clunky this week, so okay, perfect, cool. All right, so we're gonna do the townhouse. I'm thinking the best way to do the Pomodoro. I have a little timer guy here. Ooh. I think I need to recenter the actual timer though, because it's all cut off for some reason. Interesting. Let's see. I did this off stream and it didn't load correctly, so let me fix that. Professional streamer over here. Professional, I tell you. Okay, so we're gonna spend 20 minutes kind of locked in. Again, I am planning on reading chat and, you know, talking and integrating everything together, but just so we have kind of like a general locked in plan, because I feel like I need to keep track. This is mostly for me. You guys are always amazing and are like, yeah, do what you want to do. And I'm like, okay, but I need to build. I need to get this started. Okay, so townhouse. I want to keep things pretty small. I don't want to build it ridiculously. But I still want it to be grand and have that impact. So I'm kind of thinking we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna have our little hallway, and then we're gonna have our main room be on the right side and kind of like a little annex living room on the other. And then I'm kind of thinking we do just something like this. This is the general layout. And then I'm gonna grab this whole thing and bring it to the back. And then, okay. There is our ground floor. I'm trying to remember, I think in the books, it's a 3-level like 3-level townhouse, I'm pretty sure. So we can try. We can try. But I hope all of you are having a wonderful Wednesday. I know the world is a lot right now, so I appreciate you guys spending part of your day with me. Hope we can provide a little bit of a distraction, because I know that things are a lot right now, and I'm doing my best to just kind of take things in stride one day at a time. You know, again, as always for this whole past chunk of time, you know, easier said than done. But I really hope that all of you are hanging in, giving yourself the space that you need to kind of process everything, because boy, is this all very intense. That's for sure. So, okay, we're gonna do this guy. And then this will be our last floor. I'm gonna connect it this way, I think. I still want to have the hallway. Put it there. Okay. That works. It's definitely a big townhouse, but I also don't want us to have, like, no space, you know? Like, I really want us to be able to flesh it out. I think I'm gonna bring all of these in by one. That looks a little bit more balanced to me. I think that works. Okay. Perfect. So then, I'm thinking, in a lot of the pictures, for townhouses anyway, the entryway goes right into that hallway. And since I kind of want to have, like, separate wings on each side, it makes sense for the entry to be in the front. Like, I'm looking at this house here. This house here. And that's kind of like the main inspo, where we have the kind of gothic entry and then big windows on each side. So let's try that. Let's give it a shot. Okay. We are using custom content in this build. We are also doing a healthy amount of the Castle Estate kit and the vampires and life and death. Those are definitely going to be in here. Sina, hello, how are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. We are jumping into our fantasy build. How are you doing? Okay. Do I want to do this? Ooh, actually. Do I have that dark? Yeah, I have the dark, stairwell. There we go. Meowdy, I love that emote. Oh my goodness. That is so cute. How are you doing? I hope you're having an amazing day. Okay. Let's see. I think we're gonna go for Castle Estate primarily. Just so that it all matches, you know? I'm good working while watching, always mesmerized by Sims build. I suck at those. No, I'm sure you don't suck at them. I'm sure you don't. But I hope work's going well for you, and I hope we can keep you company. I appreciate you being here. It's always lovely seeing you. Um, this build challenge is definitely one of those where it's like, I love building, but I have to figure out how to trick my brain a little bit into making the vision come to life, you know? But I enjoy building very, very much. I feel weird calling myself a builder, because I'm not like super fancy with it, but I do really love it. Let's see, I kind of want to do one of these. These are by Sixum. Like, oh, isn't that the most perfect door for this? Like, this shape. Okay, wait, there's one with glass. Perfect. Big windows. Oh my gosh. If I'm not mistaken, you're in LA, right? How are you doing? Feeling with the fires? My lungs are on fire. I'm coughing my soul out. Yes, I am in LA. Yeah, same. Same. My breathing, my lungs have been super, super stressed and overworked the past little bit, which has not been fun at all. How are you doing? Are you safe? I hope you are. Things have been very intense out here. Yeah, air quality has been rough. It's been a journey, that's for sure. I'm hoping that over the next little bit, we end up with a little bit more, I guess, a little bit more assistance when it comes to the air quality. Like, either it rains or like something shifts in the weather, because that I think has been the hardest part, is the fact that like it has also just been super, super warm. So yeah, I hope we get a little bit of something, to make it a little easier. But yeah, my lungs have been on fire as well. We've been having the air purifiers in our apartment on 24/7, and it's been kind of wild because we actually ended up having to evacuate, and so it's been like kind of crazy. But thankfully, we are safely back home now. Very, very grateful that we were okay. But yeah, it's been intense. I'm a terrible builder. I can't even build a cardboard box. I'm sure you would kill it, sad boy. I'm sure you would kill it. Building is basically all playing tricks in your head of like how to do it. It is not I'm not the best at it, but I enjoy it a lot. I'm good. It was hard to explain to my family how huge LA is and that I'm not even close to any vegetation that can even catch on fire. See, that's the thing, is like, if you're not from here or like live here or have spent a lot of time here, it's hard to understand how wide LA is. Because you think big city, you kind of think like, oh, everything's on top of each other, everything's really close. And it is in some areas, but the majority of Los Angeles is just like flat and far spread from everyone. But yeah, unfortunately we had to evacuate. Thankfully we were okay, and everybody that I'm connected to out here has been okay. But yeah, it's been very, very weird. It's been a weird energy in the air for sure. California's on fire and Florida's freezing. What kind of world is this? Literally. You know, I still have a little bit of hope for this year. You can't, you know, sometimes you just start the year off anxious and nervous. But yeah, it's been a lot. I'm glad to hear that you're okay though, Zena. It's lovely to see you. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy. I don't even know what this year is yet. It's it's kind of hard to explain. That's for sure. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna start popping some little roofs on the place here. I never grew out of big box build that I did when I was 9. Oh my god. Everybody's first build in The Sims though. Like, I still sometimes will just make a little box and it'll be like, yep, perfect. Also, I think it was Aries earlier who pointed out that we're listening to some Taylor Lo-Fi. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We can thank the amazing, the wonderful Melly Jelly Beans for the recommendation. I'm absolutely obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. I'm sorry you had to evacuate. So scary. I'm happy everything's okay in the end. Thank you. Yeah, it was definitely definitely one of the more scary moments of my life, that's for sure. But I'm very, very grateful to be okay, and you know, there it could have been so much worse. Um, it's hard to explain, like, again, to like people who don't live out here. It's hard to explain, like, in those moments of like, what are we supposed to actually do? Um, and like, I'm a New Yorker, right? Like, this is not something that I've ever really lived through. I've never had to try to like stand in my apartment and figure out, you know, if I were not coming back here, like what I actually needed. So that was kind of an interesting thing to experience for the first time. But yeah, I'm very grateful that everything's okay. Very, very grateful. Okay. These Sixum windows are literally perfect for this. Absolutely perfect. Oh, Ryan! Ryan, how are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome on in. As much as we love new experiences, I think you could have done without that one. For sure. 100% could have done, I would have loved to have done literally anything but that. I was working outside during the fires, and one of the locations was like a mile away from a fire, so it was scary to work while watching phone, ready to leave at any moment. Yeah, oh my gosh. That must have been so scary. It's so sad, everything that's been going on, and then also just on top of it, like, the lasting effects of this, it's like LA is not going to be the same for a while. So, you know, I hope you're being kind to yourself. It's so intense, you know. Ryan, how are you? Happy Wednesday. We're building, we're chilling, we're yapping. How you doing? It's so good to see you. Have you started reading Onyx Storm yet? I still don't have it, so no spoilers. No spoilers, please. But I'm so excited that it's out. I'm so pumped. So pumped. I'm good. Just made some chili cheese fries to soothe my soul on this snowy day. Sounds delicious. Sounds so good. What's this? Stained glass? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's so pretty. Let me see if this will work. Let's see. Look at this stained glass. Oh my god. That's so pretty. So pretty. I wish there were a little smaller one. That'd be so nice if there were just a little bit of a smaller one. We are gonna do something like this though over here. I'm on chapter 14. I had to start over today. Wait, why do you have to start over? Yesterday I tried the audiobook but could not pay attention to the narrator. I feel that so deeply. I was talking to a friend of mine who's also like a super big reader, big bookish person. And they were saying like that if I wanted to listen to the audiobook that I could. And I'm just like, maybe this is just something I need to work on. But I literally can't focus with audiobooks. Like, I think it's just because Mama Melon, the icon and amazing mother that she is, she used to read to me. She used to read to me to put me to sleep. So like now I only associate like being read to, even if it's through an audiobook, to going to sleep. And I instantly fall asleep. It's actually really embarrassing. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm exhausted. Good night. I have to do the audiobook plus actual book, the only way to trick my ADHD. Interesting. See, yeah, my ADHD, like, I need to be locked in. I can't even really listen to music when I'm reading, because I just get too distracted. I can either focus on the music or I can focus on the book. I can't do both. I can't do both. I try really hard. Doesn't always work, though. I pull this out. Just a hair. See, why can't I then just see the window? I think we're gonna have to do it this way. Figure out how I can color the inside there. We'll figure it out. Yeah, audiobooks instantly to sleep. Instantly. I used to be able to do audiobooks while I drove the commute to work and home, but not anymore. I wonder what changed. Yeah, I'm definitely a big, like, hold it in my hand and read person. I can't do the audiobooks, unfortunately. I would love to. I would love to be able to. But alas. Alas. Okay, here we go. Here are the bigger windows. I do this one. Or do I want the one that has like the little outside on it? We're doing this. We're doing that one. I feel like this needs to be a bigger window. Like, not something like that, but like a big window. To figure out. I could also just do like a bunch stacked really close to each other. I don't hate that. Okay. Not opposed. When I was in merchandising though, with the overnight floor sets done, I'd fly through audiobooks, but I think it was busy my hands. See, that makes sense. That makes sense for sure. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I think before also, like, if I had done audiobooks, I think I was mostly like doing something. Like, I was either knitting or crocheting or whatever, and like I would be occupied, so I wouldn't really be listening to the words, so I would miss them. And so now it's like, but I want to read, I want to have the information, I want to know what's actually happening in the story. I can't. I literally can't. Audiobooks plus mundane tasks like driving is the key to success for sure. I play Supermarket Simulator and listen to audiobooks. That actually sounds like so much fun. TBH, I think I just because I don't drive nearly as much anymore, that makes sense. That makes sense for sure. Yeah, I wish I were more like, I wish I were able to just focus on that. I think that would help my ADHD, honestly. But yeah, I would much rather just read it, like, to be honest. Yeah, I just can't focus. Can't focus hard enough on it. Okay. We're gonna start with this. And if we end up hating it, we can also end up hating it. There's no law that says that has to be what it is forever. Okay. Then we're gonna go here. And I want to keep things like pretty consistent as far as like, I don't want to have things be too different from each other, like on per side, but I hate doing windows. It just takes so long. But I think this is one way we can do it. On the back though, I'm literally planning it just being as like open as possible. Like this, I basically just want this. Like that. That's gonna be our main living room. This is our hallway. Because I want this to have that like modern feel to it as much as I also want it to be gothic. So we're mushing the styles, you know? Mushing for a giant townhouse. Yeah, I feel like reading is one of those things that, like, for me, I go back and forth with how much I'm able to read. Also, like, I've already read 3 books this year. And like that is gonna stick for a little bit, and then I'm gonna probably take like a little bit of time off, and then I'll get back into the next one. Yeah, I've read a lot. I've read a lot this year. Des, hello, how are you? It's so good to see you. How are you? Happy Wednesday, happy time zone. Welcome in. Three, all ranging from about 350 to 500 pages. Just saying. Not gonna lie, pretty proud of myself. Yeah, I've read 3 books this year. I read, what's it called? I read Fourth Wing. I read Iron Flame. So I read both of those to prepare for Onyx Storm. And then I read Quicksilver. Ryan, have you read Quicksilver? Oh my god, if you guys haven't, what are you doing? I highly recommend everyone read Quicksilver. Like, it's actually a problem how much I loved it. Putting it on the TBR. Yes, Ryan, do it. Do it. Des, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome in. Happy time zone. We've missed you. It's good to see you. Do it, Ryan. It's actually a really fast read. I think I read it in like 2 days. Like, yeah, it was very, very quick. So good. Your reading inspiration. Oh my goodness. Thank you. That is so kind. I have been really needing it. You know, I've been needing that kind of like escapism, distraction, because the world has just been too much, honestly. Like, yeah, it's been a lot. So for me, like, I find it so therapeutic to be able to just like read and not have to think about the world. It's one way that I kind of dissociate before going to bed. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's also like it's what I've felt like I've had to do. Let me see if I do this. Let's see. Do I hate that? Oh!
CEO, entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey.
Oh my goodness, happy 2 months! Des, thank you so much for that resub. I so appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy the ad-free viewing and the emotes. Let me get you a sticker. Let me get you a sticker here. How about we do this little moon? That feels right. Thank you so much for that resub. I so appreciate it. Here, we'll put it right there. Right there. Do. Thank you so much for that resub. I so appreciate it. As I said, enjoy the ad-free viewing as well as the emotes. All right, I'm refreshing the Pomodoro. It just helps me keep track a little bit. Helping me keep track a little. And I'm doing well, thank you, Des. I so appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, I'm doing well. We're hanging in. Life has been intense, as I'm sure it has been for you. We were talking a little bit about the fires and everything, and just kind of how we're just trying to keep ourselves sane. There's a lot going on, so I really appreciate you. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Thank you so much for sitting through them. I really appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna drop these. I think we're gonna go for this. Ooh, or wait, do I want... We're gonna go for this. At least for now. I was only able to finish one 600-page book, last book in a trilogy, so now I need a second to come to terms that the story is over. Yes, I feel that so deeply. I get very attached to my books. So I always have to take a little bit of time to like process it when they're over. I totally understand that. 60%, okay, not bad, Des, not bad. Definitely still go out and do something gay today. Definitely go and do something gay. Yeah, I can tell you guys how many pages I've read this year. I can tell you. I got a new app for tracking my books this year, and I'm so in love with it. For those of you who are big readers, and who like to track your books, likes to track your amount of reading, etc. Margins. Oh my god, am I obsessed. Like, I have no words to describe how much I love this app. Alvi, hello, how are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. How are you doing? Happy time zone. Thank you so much for the host in spirit. I so appreciate it. It's called Margins. That's the name of the app. It's only on Apple right now. The Android app comes out, I think, next month. I'm pretty sure. But it is this is not sponsored. I'm truly just addicted. I have read, I can tell you. I've read almost 2,000 pages. And I've basically consistently, my average is 84 pages a day. I'm obsessed. It's called Margins. Storygraph I've used and I liked it. But for me, I have this kind of thing where it's like when I'm reading, I don't want to necessarily want to think of it as like posting. And Storygraph is one that I feel like, for some reason in my head, it makes it feel like I'm posting, you know? I don't know why, but it's called Margins. It's free. It's really cute. They have book recommendations by vibes. So like, let's see, history of post-independent, apocalypse, books that feel like 1920s Paris. I have no idea what to do with my life. Books with the best / most interesting depiction of fantasy drugs. Literally, that's what the search by vibes is. That's crazy. So you can search by vibes. There's a reading challenge, which is really cool. So you can like tick off which books you've read so far. It has a currently reading, and then my favorite feature is the reading time tracker. Like, you literally put in, like, it literally times your reading. And for me, this year, one of my, like, I don't want to say New Year's resolutions, because it really wasn't a resolution. It was more just like an intention. I really want to read for 30 minutes every day. That's just like a goal of mine. And so this way I can literally track how much I've read, and literally basically every day I read for about an hour. Like consistently about an hour. It's also super cool if you do it that way to see how long it takes you to finish a book. Like, let's see, 2, 4, 6. It took me basically 7 hours and 30 minutes to finish Fourth Wing. If I like put it all, squished the timeline of it together. So yeah, anyway, if you're interested in a new book tracking app, I really recommend it. I highly recommend. Why are these like this? Is it because of this? Interesting. Yes, I do. The little bee, yeah, that's our little pride bee. We haven't named her yet, but you can feed and interact with her. You can do exclamation point feed. I think you can do exclamation point drink as well. And then also when anybody subscribes or raids in or follows or anything of the other sort, the bee interacts, which is super cool. You sold it to me. I'm so glad I did.
Drink water, you dehydrated water pancakes.
I'm so glad I did. It's such a good app. I really highly recommend. 40% gay. Ryan, go out and do something gay today. Oh my god. Go out and do something gay. Thank you for feeding and giving her a sweet little boba. Yeah, we haven't quite named her yet, but she's still an icon. But yeah, that's my favorite reading app right now. I highly recommend it. As I said, the Android version I think comes out next month. But it just hits different, honestly. Like, having an app that I feel like I can really enjoy the experience of is also really nice. Like, it's very gentle on the eyes. It's not super distracting. I feel like some of the reading apps have just too many features. And I'm all about like having features, right? Like, that's always great, but I'm also like, I just want to keep things simple sometimes, and I've really been enjoying how simple Margins is. She's literally adorable and so sleepy like me, literally so cozy. I love the stats that it gives in the app. Really tingles my autism. Yes, literally. I love being able to know like all factors of my reading. And it's also nice because for me, when I'm thinking about reading and wanting to read for fun, I don't want it to feel like, oh, I have to make sure that I track this or I have to make sure I do that. But it's nice to be able to see it at the end and being like, oh my gosh, look at all the books. Like, you can share how many books you've read in like on your story or whatever. Like, look, 2025 reading challenge. It literally pulls the cover of each book. And has it done in a story for me. Like, excuse me? Like, at the end of the year, I will be able to have all of this ready to go. It's so nice. It's such a small thing, but I'm like, this is the best option. Best option for me. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it functional, but I kind of want to put a door here where this becomes like a little viewpoint balcony. Kind of love that idea. Let's just have like a tiny little door. Just a little one. But yes, I hope you're all doing well. If you're reading something, feel free to let me know. I do love a good shared TBR. I'm always interested in what you guys are up to. The book that I was just talking about, Quicksilver, highly recommend. If you're into like the fantasy, fae, spicy storylines, you will love Quicksilver. It is the epitome of that, in my opinion. And as of right now, there's only one book out, but it looks like there is going to be a second one because of how well received it was, and also the fact that it's like there's a lot of room for the story to grow. There's a lot of room for the story to grow, which is really cool. That's a huge door. Where's just like a little door? Why do we not have like a little door? Are your builds and characters on the gallery? Some of them are. A lot of my characters and a lot of the builds are custom content, so I don't always post them, but I'm Estella M. Stone on the gallery and in the EA app, so yeah, feel free to check it out. I try to upload some stuff, but a lot of it has custom content, so you can't always, but feel free to see if there's something that tickles your fancy up there. Let's see. I might just go with like glass. I just want there to be like an access point to this. I might just use custom content for it. I don't know why this is like that. Like, I might, if I sell it, okay, we're figuring it out. I might just do this then. But yeah, some of my stuff is on the EA app, but most of it has custom content. So, pop this here. Why is it doing that? That is so weird. That is super weird. Okay, well, I kind of hate that then. Is it because of this wall? I'm curious. Who run the world? CC creators. Literally. Literally. I found a bunch of new custom content creators on, gosh, no. Why is there no ceiling? What is happening? On Pinterest the other day. A bunch of creators that I've never seen before. and I am so impressed with the way that a lot of them look. Like, I'm very excited to use some of them. Okay. I don't know why. Like, what is causing that? I do like this. And then just tuck this in. That might be my only option. Then I can try to figure out how to get. Yeah, maybe we try that. Okay. Not ideal, but also not, it could be worse. There are a bunch of new custom content creators on Pinterest that I have not been able to see before, that I'm actually really excited to give them a try. And I think on Wednesday of next week, when we jump into this build again, probably doing the interior, I think I'm gonna have some of those creators, like some of those links ready for you guys, because I've been putting together a spreadsheet of all of the custom content that we're gonna use in this particular world. So I'm very excited, and I think some of those creators you guys are gonna love and gonna want a bunch of their stuff. So I want to preemptively have the custom content ready for you guys. That's my plan. That's what my fingers crossed. Hopefully it works plan. Okay, we're gonna do this little entryway here with the black. And then I want to do some stone work. A little stone work. OMG, while I was doing the stuff to move my game to the external hard drive, all my CC and mods got deleted. No, Des, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I feel that pain so deeply. Were you able to get any of it back? Like, did you have links for stuff? I feel that so deeply. It's happened more often than I would like to admit. I am so sorry. Painful. Painful, painful. I'm gonna do that. And on the top, let's see if we're trying something. I might hate it. I don't mind it. It's not the worst, but it's not the greatest. Maybe we do... Yeah. That's better. Still adds texture and color, but breaks it up a little bit with the grays. Perfect. Now my Sims are naked and I don't have links for anything. Luckily, I only had MC Command Center and Wicked Whims for mods, but my CC, no. I'm so sorry, Des. I've had that happen again, like, as I said, like, way more often than I would like to admit. And it's always so heartbreaking. It's also very frustrating, like, when you load into the game and all of the Sims are naked. I feel that on such a deep level. I hope that you're able to find some of your custom content that you like back. I have my old custom content spreadsheet still up, if you'd like to take a look at any of that, but some of it isn't current. But this house reminds me of one of the preset homes from Vampires, at least from the front. Yeah. Well, this is in the Vampires world. This is in Forgotten Hollow. And basically what we're doing is we're making like a general exterior. The magic will be mostly on the inside, I will say. Like, we're kind of just trying to get the framework down today. But basically, we're doing the Night Court house from Valeris, from A Court of Thorns and Roses. That's where we're starting off our takeover. Because I've deleted everything in this world. So this is where we're starting. I'm gonna try to use some of the CC you have for now, and hopefully I can put something on my Sims because they're sad looking. Yeah, a lot of the CC on that spreadsheet is like it will still work. I would just make sure to double check like the last time it was updated, specifically for the Patreon stuff, because the dates are available. Also because this last update really messed with a lot of people's games, and I don't want your game to be like completely destroyed. I'm just trying to fill some of this outside area, and then we'll probably have time to actually do some inside work. But yeah, the spreadsheet, I know those the current creators are on there. You should be good to have at least some stuff. Okay, it's a little too castle-y. The newest update is so cute, though it's a bit glitchy. Yeah, I like some of the new update stuff. I still am not sold on the home screen. I still am not sold on the home screen, I will say. The nice thing though is the icon, the legend, the bestie. Plum created some what's it called? Home screen overrides. So if you are really not a fan of the home screen, like many of us are not, feel free to check out Plum's Patreon, because she put up some free overrides, and boy is it worth it, in my opinion. In my opinion, worth it. I'm gonna put these little ground granite, is that what it is? Rounded granite. There we go. I kind of like the home screen since it shows my recent character. See, I like that. It's more the color palette that I have a problem with. That's more my issue. I'm definitely more upset about the color palette than the actual, like, yeah. Definitely not, like, I like the idea of having my Sims on the front. That doesn't bother me. It's more that they made it like Fortnite. That's more my problem. It's very green and not the good kind. Yeah, I was a little disappointed in that. I feel like they could have picked a different color palette that would have made all of us a little happier. In my opinion. Okay. Gorgeous. Wow. I hate roofing so much. I just like don't have the mental wherewithal to want to like fight with it. Gorgeous. OMG is turning out so good. Thank you, Chris. I so appreciate it. I'm glad you're liking it. It's coming together. That's the thing, is like for me, takes a second. All right, refreshing my little timer. I'm gonna take a little stretch. Woo. Yeah, I that's my biggest thing with the what's it called? The home screen is it's just like I need something a little more gentle on the eyes. But I do like that the whatever Sims were your last Sims. I think that's pretty cute. That part doesn't bother me. Please, you're crushing this. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Isn't it giving like the townhouse, inner circle townhouse? Like, I'm kind of proud of myself. This is why I prepared. Because I wanted this to be like super, super good. Like that's all I want is like this build means a lot to me. I feel like mentally I've been preparing for this. I think it's so funny to see how much simoleons your sim has on the screen. Oh yeah, like on the home screen. Yeah. I'm like, wow, really airing out all of your business right there on the home screen, are we? Wow. Okay, I'm just wanting to make this a little bit. Just want to frame it out a little.
You're
Oh.
gay.
Sam?
You're gay.
Hello?
You're one of them
hello?
queers.
Sam,
girly
welcome
pop.
in. How are you? Hello? Yeah? You okay? It's so good to see you, Sam. It's so late for you. What are you doing up? How you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. By the way, congratulations to my giveaway winners. Hello. Completely random, and I'm so glad that this happened. We had over 200 entries from both platforms, by the way. It was insane. Thank you guys for all of that love and support. We had over 200 entries for the giveaways, and 2 people in chat currently have actually won. So Sam won the Comfy Gamer, and Ryan won the Casanova Cafe, which is so cool, and I'm so glad that it was you guys who won. I am so grateful for all the support, and for everyone who did enter. Thank you guys. I hope to be able to do more giveaways in the future. You guys know I'm very grateful to be part of the EA Creator Network and work with them, and it's super cool that I get to share some giveaway codes with you guys. But yeah, heck yeah, killing it. But yeah, we had over 200 entries, which is insane. OMG, you sound like an NBA star. I had to mentally prepare for the game. Literally, I had to mentally prepare for it. But yeah, we kind of knocked it out of the park with the entries. I'm always so grateful for anybody who wants to like participate in the giveaways and stuff, but I don't know, there was just something really cool about seeing the amount of entries that we got this time around, and then for the fact that like you guys won, it felt really cool. So I'm really glad that happened. 200 and me, I won. Very special. But yes, thank you guys so much for entering the giveaway. If you entered on Blue Sky or X, it was crazy. It was absolutely insane. And I can't wait to see what you guys create. If you guys do create something and you post it, make sure to tag me because I want to be able to see. And even though I follow both of y'all, sometimes because social media is poopy, I miss some stuff. So, but yeah, let me know how you guys like the kits. They're growing on me. I'm gonna have to catch the next one. Yes, Chris, if you follow me on my socials, that's where they get announced first. We also have a Discord as well, so feel free to join if you'd like. I do them when there's a new kit or a new pack coming out, thanks to the EA Creator Network. Usually they do give us giveaway codes. So I legit woke up, checked Twitter to see if I got a message on there, then Blue Sky, then remembered you would most likely message me on Discord. Then I opened Discord and I saw a message from you and legit was like, oh, Sam. Yeah, I decided since the two of you won, I was like, I'm just gonna message you guys directly rather than on X or Blue Sky. But yeah, okay. Not gonna lie, the fact that we're only an hour and a half, literally, oh my gosh, the Pomodoro method is working, high key, because we talked for about 30 minutes, like we chatted for 30 minutes and then we got into it. And I did the majority of the exterior as far as like just the framework. That's crazy. That's crazy. A general pull for Sam, you got it. You got it. All right, let me shuffle. That's wild. Okay. I'm getting the timer thing. I'm understanding. All right, shuffling a general tarot for Sam. Here we go. But yes, I usually do giveaways when there is a new pack or a new kit that's come out. I'm very grateful to be able to do that. So because I know that there are a bunch of new stuff coming out this year. If you would like to be alerted when those giveaways happen, the biggest spot is Discord or on my Blue Sky now. I just wanted to come in and chat and say hi and thank you. Absolutely, Sam. It's so late for you. I'm so glad you could pop in to say hi, but it's so late for you. So I totally understand. Here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna go to my just chatting for a sec. We've got Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles upright. This is kind of iconic. Okay. So it says abundance, manifestation, opportunity, new career or financial opportunity, new venture, and prosperity. Okay, Sam. I feel like this is a really good card for this year for you. New things on the horizon, new experiences. I love that. This card also is pioneering, leading, ambitious, and originality. So there you go. There you go. I love that. This is a really good card for you, Sam. Are you trying to trap me here? You do reading also? Yes. That's the mission. That's the mission. Thank you for redeeming General Pool, Sam. I like this. I like this for you a lot. I like this energy. New kits for real, literally. No, it's perfect. I feel like that's a really good card for you. Let's see. You won 2 giveaways on the new kits? Which other one did you get? My brain took a second to load. Which other one did you get? I have to say, the Comfy Gamer of the new ones definitely is my favorite. I really do like the Casanova Cafe one as well. I feel like I'm going to use that a lot. But yeah, Comfy Gamer, have to say, might be my favorite. Might be my favorite. The Bella one, ooh, Secret Sanctuary, nice. Yeah, I'm very excited to see what they continue to do as far as like homage to some of the classic characters. I know they're working on more of those types of kits, so it'll be interesting. That's for sure. All the clutter it came with, yeah, it came with so much. It's really nice to see that they're like wanting to make sure that like the clutter kits actually have functional clutter as well. Oh, very exciting. Very, very exciting. Okay. I kind of want something a little bit more subtle. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So all of these have arches. This is gonna be the kitchen back here. Or actually, I know I want the hallway here to be where the stairs are. Best way to do this. I also do want a little downstairs bathroom under the stairs. I really want just like a little tucked in. Yeah, we're gonna make this the kitchen. Kind of fun to have it like loop around. Okay. Guys, am I feeling spicy to enter a third one to see if I can complete the collection? I think you should, Sam. I think you should. Chris, welcome to the Discord. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to be doing a lot of fun activities in the Discord as well. We're planning a movie night in a couple weeks. And yeah, we're trying to keep it a little more active, which is fun. We have a bookish chat if you're currently reading anything. There's a lot going on over there. So thanks for joining. I think you should, Sam. Why not? Worst thing that happens is you don't win. Let's see. kind of want to do... Do I want to do wooden stairs? I think so. I think so. Okay. I'm kind of thinking we do it this way. Like so. I'm gonna pull it a little bit more like that. I think you should ride the good luck streak. I think so too, Sam. Why not? It'll be fine. Okay. Movie night sounds fun. Yeah, we do movie nights pretty frequently. I would say, like, depends on the time of year, but we did a bunch of Halloween kind of ones. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No. No. That's not what I want. We've done a couple Christmassy ones. We still need to do a little Twilight moment. But yeah, it's fun. I love doing a movie night. See, guys, I was actually performing a ritual the other night on everyone else downfall and giveaway, so I would win. Sam, are you in your full-on witchy era? Should I be concerned, or like, should I hype you up? Should I be concerned, or should I hype you up is the real question. Also, an ad is about to start. Thank you guys so much for sitting through them. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. Or, actually, this way. Okay. I'm trying to make it fit this corner. Trying to make it fit. So, if we do this, jump 1, 1, 2. Yes. Perfect. Done. Okay. It took me a second, but we figured it out. Okay. Let's pop these little railings on real quick. Real fast. And then we're gonna block that out. No. I think we're just gonna have to do we're gonna have to cut out a little spot, a different spot for the washroom, which is fine. Let's see what Frosty has to say. You have a headache from manifesting too hard. Oh no, Sam. Oh no. Now a verse from our collective tale. In the realm of Estella M. Stone, chats a buzzing. Mods lost, Sims bare, but hope still clinging. Hope still clinging. Vampire vibes and build CC to borrow. Updates, cute glitchy new pets bring joy tomorrow. Cheers for Sam's win, a late night delight. Giveaway luck rituals under moonlight. Join the Melon Coven where stars shine bright. Stream on dear Estella into the night. Wait, that is so cute. That is so cute. I love that. Frosty literally said naked Sims. Late night delight. Damn, Frosty, what type of delight are we talking about? Ayo? Ayo? I think Frosty knows. I think Frosty knows what we're talking about. Alright, I'm gonna turn this little spot over here, I think, into a little washroom. Or actually, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do this. Where's the... I need to sleep. It's almost 5 a.m. That is insane, Sam. Please do go to bed. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you being here. And again, congratulations on the win. Yes, definitely get some sleep. Good night, good night. Frosty's just adding to my sadness. No, Frosty just needed to call you out. Frosty just said, you know what? Has it not been hard enough? Oh my gosh, Nightbot is kind of hate criming you right now, Sam. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're hallwaying it. We're making it into a little hallway. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll do this. One there. Tuck that in there. And then that'll be the washroom. Perfect. That works better because then this can just be like a beautiful entryway. We can fill it in with books and fill it in nicely and not have it be like a thing. Okay, perfect. So I want this to be split in the middle. And then this goes here. Okay. Okay. I'm getting the layout in. I'm getting the layout. My bot is just jealous that I won and it didn't. Exactly. Nightbot's like, oh, Sam. Sam, how could you win? I wanted to win. I wanted the comfy gamer. Oh my gosh. But thank you for being here, Sam. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you so much. Okay. I'm gonna use this black little star lamp, I think, for now. So when it comes to the vibe of this build, no, it's definitely a big townhouse, and I could have gone bigger, honestly, because of just like the nature of the actual build in the book, but for sake of timing and sake of like wanting to make sure that it stays fairly accurate to the book itself, like I would much rather it be like a happy medium, if you will. So we're gonna do it this way. This is going to be essentially like, let me see the best way to do this realistically. I want this to kind of be her bathroom. I want it to be pretty true to the book. Like, that's the thing, is I want it it's not going to be 100%, but I want it to be pretty true to the book. Just because I love the way that SJM, like, describes it, you know? So I think I'm thinking if we do stairs up this way. Same stairs. But then we just do a smaller version of the same staircase. Like this. Still there. Why can't that go there? Oh, the walls. The walls! The walls! Okay. Please tell me somebody understood that reference. Like, otherwise, that's embarrassing. I'm gonna go here. Well, actually, we could have it be like that. Wait, why won't that work? It should. Delete, delete, delete. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Since I'm going for grand, might as well make it grand, you know? Might as well go for it. We're gonna do this. The banister. And then I have an idea for that. We can close that off. Have this still be a little room. If we want to. If we want to. Or actually, might just make this an open den. Usually I don't like open floor plans when it comes to this kind of build, just because it's like, traditionally it's a little bit more closed off. But I think for the sake of keeping things looking cute, I think it's fine. I think it's okay. And then we're gonna grab one of these lights, pop that here, pop this one in here as well. Okay. And then last but not least is the top floor, where I have some big dreams and aspirations for it. We'll see if I'm able to accomplish it. But essentially I want this top floor to be just like the male main character of the book. If you've read the book, I want this to be kind of like the primary room. The primary suite, let's say. So, let's do this here. Like that. And then I'm gonna do like that. And then I want like a giant arch. Big arch. This is a little arch. Where can I get just big arch? One says coastal, so I don't love that part, but I do want this to be a pretty big arch. Honestly, it's not too bad. Okay. Okay. And then I want to get this modern window situation. Like that. Why can't I? Wait, why is that doing that? Okay, perfect. Okay. Wow, we actually, that was really efficient. That was really efficient. Okay. Here we go, guys. It's coming together. This top floor essentially is going to be the primary. I really want this to have like this beautiful view looking out. Then here we're going to have a bedroom and a little ensuite. We'll come up with something cute to put in here. This will be kind of like a little den room, where it's like maybe some library books, that kind of thing. Just like a little additional den. And then we'll have a beautiful kitchen in here. This is gonna be like our kind of formal living room type situation. And then this is gonna be our formal dining room. And then this will be, I think, like another little library space here. And then of course, like just like the general walkway. But yeah, it's coming together. I'm pretty proud of it. Like, let me save. For it being like, because you guys know, if you've been here a long time, when it comes to building and me taking my time, I like to take my time, but I always try to like shove it in like one stream. But I think the fact that I'm kind of going into it with the idea that like, okay, this is gonna take like 2 streams, you know, to actually finish, I think I'm actually enjoying the process of building a little bit more, because I'm not trying to rush around to finish it. So with that said, let's get started on like actually furnishing. I'm really happy with the general layout. I'm sure as we build, some things are going to change a little, but overall I'm already pretty happy with it, and I hope you guys are liking it so far. If you've read the books, you know that like this particular house has like a lot of detail in it. So I definitely want to try my best to give it the justice it deserves, and like really give it that give it the justice it deserves, and I really want the feel to come across. So let's hope it can happen. Let's see. So it's definitely like a very like modern gothic vibe. So I want to keep the dark tones for sure. I don't want it to be all black, but definitely like dark woods. I'm thinking very Brooklyn vibes as far as color palette. We're gonna do this as the primary flooring. It is from Life and Death. It's the Phantasmal Parquet. Very fancy. But yeah, as the primary flooring throughout the whole build. Okay. Here we go. This look what you made me do on piano. I've heard it now a couple times, and it still just like hits. I'm like, yeah, look what you made me do. So good. Okay. This is also the little entryway. I'm also not going to save these like lights every single time. We're going to do something a little different. Look at these tiny little sconces. Oh my gosh, how freaking cute. We're definitely putting those in here. This is the little entryway. That is adorable. We're gonna have these throughout. That is so freaking cute. Okay. Neon lighting, no. I want just like a tiny little chandelier. Let's see. A lot of the chandeliers I have, I'm realizing, are pretty modern. That's a giant medieval castle one. I do really like this particular like candelabra vibes. I like the idea of that. Put that there for now. That's a bit intense. That's needs higher ceilings. Yeah. I just don't want it to be too low, you know? Like sometimes, oops, it can be too low. I think that's cute. Little entryway chandelier. Perfect. So Valeris, the Night Court, everything color palette wise is very like midnight blue, silvers, gold, very celestial. So I'm definitely wanting to lean into that, but I kind of don't want it to be obvious. You know what I mean? Like this I love and I think is perfect for like pops, but I don't want the whole thing to be just that. But for the entryway, I actually think it works pretty nicely. And I also think for the washroom, that could be good. Let's see, what's this one? Oh my gosh, the black with the gold. That is so pretty. I think for in here we'll do the blue, and for the bathroom we'll do the black. I think that works. Perfect. And then for this hallway, let's see. We've just got some like Simply Moody wallpaper, which could work. Ooh, that is actually so pretty, this color. This is from Crystal Creations. As I said, we're gonna be using a good, like, healthy mix of custom content and expansion packs or base game. Like, we're gonna use definitely a mixture of it all, for sure. I actually think that works really nicely. Okay. Let's spend a little time, like, working on fleshing out this hallway. I did download, let's see if it worked. I downloaded some kind of medieval style runners. Let me see. Let's see if we can find them. These are doormat. I did download a couple new rugs from Suki as well. For my custom content users, if you like kind of that alpha Maxis mix stuff and you don't have Suki yet, definitely get yourself some Suki rugs, because look at these, look at the detail. It hits so perfectly, so good. In fact, this rug is almost too perfect for this build. Color palette wise and everything, gorgeous. Let me see, where is the medieval runner set? Masala! Laura! Masala, how are you? How are you doing? Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Happy time zone. How you doing? I'm gonna stretch actually. Oh, my back. How are you, Masala? I hope you're having an amazing day. We've just been cranking it along. This Pomodoro method is kind of killing it for us. We've been actually having a really good time, and we've done a lot. We've almost completed the exterior, and we're just working on the inside right now. You're fucking tired? Was it a good day, or is it like a bad kind of tired? I hope you're doing okay either way. It's so good to see you. Pomodoroing, let's go. It's honestly, I'm very impressed with it. Like, I've actually feel like we've gotten a lot done. But it's so good to see you. Welcome on in. We've just been listening to some Piano Taylor. We've just been hanging out. You know, keeping things cozy. I think it's a bad tired. I need sleep. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Masala. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're able to get a little bit of rest tonight. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. I guess maybe they didn't load in correctly. Okay, I actually really like this rug. Gazebo floor. Honestly, I wouldn't put I passed the MMC to have that. Let's start with that. Okay. But it's so good to see you, Masala. I hope you're doing okay besides being tired. It's so good to see you. We've just been chilling and hanging out. We've started in the night court. That's where we've started for our fantasy builds, and we've just been having a very chill day. It's been quite nice. But I hope things are going well. Besides being sleepy, I feel being tired though. Like, I feel that deeply. Tomorrow is my last internship day. Are you excited? Are you nervous? Because you go right into your next internship, don't you? I hope there's some excitement and it's not too stressful. Yeah, it's been a very chill time. I've really been enjoying just hanging out. It feels very productive to get as much of that part of the build done as possible today. Yeah, I'm having a good time. Okay, we're gonna do this little credenza. Actually, I think 2 will fit. Yeah. Kind of move these a little closer together. Cool. And then we can put like a big mirror right there. In fact, we can use the one from Werewolves. You start the new one on Monday. That's so soon. How you feeling? I hope excited, as I said. Like, I hope it's not too stressful. And I hope it's all good things so far. Sometimes starting new can just be very, very intense. As I said, I don't put it past the male main character to not have some of these kinds of things. So we're gonna have those throughout. We'll see. We'll let you know on Monday. Absolutely. I can't wait to hear all about it. I love when you guys share what you're up to. It's lots of fun because I really do care. Really, really do. And I'm very excited for you. Even though I know things have been stressful, I'm hopeful that this new experience is going to be good for you. Okay, we're going to start putting some of these Dark Academia photos on the walls. Really start kind of filling in the clutter. Pop this guy here. Oh, I love these. These are also from Suki. Suki always popping off. Okay, brains. Brains are knowledge. Don't make me laugh. Here we go. Little frogs? Sure. Love a little frog. I love these prints. Like, oh my gosh, the little black cat. Hello, how cute. Mushrooms. Skeleton. What's that? Ooh, interesting. Little bird situation. Ooh, wait, I like this one, I think, more than this butterfly one. For this build specifically. Okay. I'm not that difficult, so we'll see. I hope it's gonna go well for you, Masala. Just need to shower, BRB. No worries, have a lovely shower. See you when you return. Okay. I'm into these Dark Academia sketches. They're very, very cool. I like it, I like it. Okay. What's this? That's the flower backdrop. This wall hanging. Oh. Oh. I don't remember getting these little chains, but work. There's a lot of custom content that I have that I'm realizing, like, over time, because I've downloaded so many lots or have, like, full sets of things that I'm like, oh, I completely forgot I had XYZ. I'm like, oh. Because I don't have some of those lots in game anymore, but I still have the mod folders. Oh, okay. We have some more. Oh, these are Victorian paintings. Oh my gosh, they're so freaking pretty. What the heck? Suki always popping off, I swear. Okay. I put one of these guys here. Now I want to just look at the swatches to see if there's any specifically for this build that I want to use. If not, we'll just kind of pop through, but oh my gosh, beautiful books. Definitely some that are giving like kind of apothecary vibes. These are so nice. There's so many swatches. Oh my god. Can't even see them all. Let's see. We've got some of people, which is nice. Some couples. Some landscapes. Some more bugs. Mostly moths. Some florals, it looks like. Ooh, an owl. That's cool. Books, skeleton. Yeah, and a couple little landscapes or clouds. Okay, we'll definitely be using those somewhere in this build. Ooh. Okay, this is just me being messy. If you've read the book, there's a particular character in it who has a fox mask on. And just because I'm messy for drama, I'm gonna put this little fox in here. It's a little Easter egg for anybody who has seen the book or who has read the books, but also knows that that character can sometimes be problematic. No worries, Des. Thanks so much for hanging out. So good to see you. Have a lovely shower. Razzie? Your new man doesn't wear pants? What? Whatever does that mean? Razzie 1% gay? Hello? Are you okay? Critical gay. What the heck? What the heck? Hi, Bessie. How are you? How's your day going? How you doing? What do you mean your new man doesn't wear pants? Are you talking about... You were being wild about your new man on on your stream yesterday. I was offended, and so was Yimmy, and I don't know if we should talk. I don't know if we should talk right now. Bestie, how are you? How's your day going? It's so good to see you. Also, have you heard back, speaking of your new man, have you heard back to see if your new man's gonna actually work and be fixed? Let me know. 1% is insane. Insane. Razzie, go out and do something gay today, please. This is critical gay. Critical gay. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Thank you so much for sitting through those. So appreciate it. I hope you had a lovely little ad break. Good stretch. I'm good, just working the last few minutes of my break. Thank you for popping in on your last few minutes of your break. I don't know why your auto shout out didn't play. Hello? Hello? If you guys don't know Razzie's one of the besties, one of the sweeties, literally an amazing content creator and an amazing human. If you don't already follow Razzie, what are you doing? Follow the Sussy Waka Poosty bestie. Meow. I hope work's treating you okay today, Razzie. I hope it's not too stressful. It's so good to see you. We've been working on my fantasy build save. This one is inspired by Valeris in the Night Court. Look how big this is. Look how big. Look how giant. But it's coming together. We're working on the hallway right now. Yeah, we're inspired by Valeris, one of my favorite fantasy lands from the A Court of Thorns and Roses book series. A drag queen.
Queen. I am the queen of drag.
A drag queen. Dahlia, welcome on in. How are you? It's so good to see you. I hope you're having an amazing day. I put the volume down so fast people showed up in the break room. Oh no. I'm not trying to expose you here. Oh my goodness, I'm straight. It's happening. I mean, we are married and you're still having my child, so I guess that would be straight? Question mark. Dahlia, how are you? It's so good to see you. I don't know why my auto shoutouts aren't working. Here we go. Literally me right now. Me right now. Throwing thank you so much for the Mentee V, Razzie. Dahlia, how are you? It's so good to see you. I hope you're having an amazing day. Hope you're doing well. We're just doing some building for my Bookish fantasy save. But it's lovely to see you. I see that the lavender marriage is underway. Of course. Of course. And since Razzie's in his straight era, he's really pulling it off. Dahlia, it's so good to see you. How are you? It's been a hot second. Life is crazy. How you hanging in? It's happening, especially with that 1%. That 1% is concerning. I'm actually concerned. I'm nervous. I want to put like a giant, like poofy, cozy chair in this corner. Something kind of like this. I hate that that blanket's red. I wish it were a different color, but that was the vibe. That was gonna be the vibe. But alas, we'll do something like this. I'm hanging in there. I feel that deeply. I feel the hanging in. So beautiful today. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Thank you. I appreciate it. Today is a big day. Today is the first day of actually building for our Bookish Fantasy save, which is really exciting. As I said, we're building in the Night Court, which is all celestial and blues and like magic. So I thought it would be appropriate for the fantasy build to wear a crown that I never get to wear. So, you know, we're feeling it. Also, I did a little bit. I tried a new eyeliner pencil today. I don't know if I'm 100% sold yet because it was very, very, like, this is gonna sound very weird. It was very stiff. I usually like a little bit more of a creamy pencil, but it was a very stiff eyeliner pencil. So I'm not quite sure how I feel about it yet. But it looks nice. Looks nice, but it's very stiff. You're feeling the fantasy? Thank you. That's the goal. That's the goal for sure. I need to feel the fantasy as much as possible these days. Life is rough, you guys. Life is rough. But it's so good to see you, friend. I hope you're doing okay. I'm looking forward to our little catch-up sesh. I feel like things have just been so chaotic for so many of us, and like none of us have had like even 10 seconds to take a deep breath. Been very intense for a lot of us, so I'm very much looking forward to a little hang. This bookcase is literally perfect for this hallway. Feeling the fantasy, exactly. Speaking of fantasy, Razzie, did you take a look at any of the new Drag Race? We were talking about that the other day. When you have, if you have, let me know, because I'm very curious at what you're thinking. Your break is over. I gotta get back to work. It's okay, Razzie. I love you. I love you. What is it that what are the kids? The kids do this one, right? Fearless. I love you, Razzie. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you for popping in. It means a lot. And I miss you too. Also, our new podcast episode is out. I was talking about it earlier. If you didn't know, Razzie and I have a podcast. And episode 11 is officially out. Links on our socials, but also in chat. Literally, me with that hamster is so relatable. But Dahlia, Razzie and I were talking about Drag Race, and for anybody else in chat, we've had a little bit of a discussion about Drag Race, the new season here. I kind of fell off about not watching it for a really long time. But then, on this new season, Anya Nerve is one of the drag queens' names, and we got to see them perform at Hamburger Mary's when Jen and Razzie were out here. We got to see them at Hamburger Mary's, and so we were like, oh, this is super fun. And it took me the longest time to realize that they were actually on Drag Race this season, because we saw them before the season aired. And I was like, why does that name sound so familiar? What is it in my head that's like, oh, I know this person? It's because we already saw them live. So that's super cool. And they actually they're very, very talented. Like, I have to say, big fan. I'm feeling the Anya Nerve fantasy. But yeah, I hadn't watched like episodes of Drag Race for quite a few seasons. It's been a while, I have to say. And it's nice to like actually be enjoying it again. Like, I really wasn't into it for a bit. Right? So cool. So cool. I'm rooting for Anya and Lexi. Need someone to whip these kids into shape. Thank you. Correct. I definitely am rooting for Anya, but also for Lexi as well. I'm also kind of like, I'm feeling the Sam Star fantasy a little bit. Like this last runway, the blue, I was literally screaming when they came down the runway. So yeah, definitely feeling the Sam Star fantasy. Definitely feeling Anya and Lexi the most, though. Some of them, like, how are you here? And like, I mean that in the nicest possible way, but I'm like, I feel like there's a Drag Race standard that has just like not been there for a while, and this is they're like, it's an overall very talented group of queens, but some of them I'm like, where, what? How, who? Yeah, I was gonna ask what your thoughts on all of that were. Okay. I just want to sit in these chairs and read a book. That's all I want. Oh man, very unpopular opinion, but I hated Sam's runway look. I thought the proportions were all wrong. Should have given it to Lexi. I don't think it should have won. But the color of blue, maybe I was just distracted by the blue. But the proportions were definitely a bit weird. I did love the hat though. And considering the fact that like, because I don't think they are like a seamstress from my understanding. Like they kind of have they know how to do it, but do they make all of their stuff? Is that what they were promoting? I thought it was good considering that. But I understand the proportions. That was a bit weird. But yeah, Lexi or Anya, I think, deserved to be featured, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like overall, though, like from a long time watching Drag Race perspective, this group is so mixed. Like, I was very, very confused by some of them. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them, like, how is this the same, like, level? Like, how do you think you're on the same level as some of the other queens? And I don't like comparing on the artistic factor, but from the, like, basic functionality, I'm like, girl, what you wearing? Why did you think that a bodysuit was gonna win? It's season 17. That's all I'll say on that. Yeah, I definitely am feeling the Sam Star fantasy a little bit. I love Lexi. Love Lexi. A bodysuit in season 17. Thank you. Like, what are we doing? Like, I know this. And I'm not a seamstress or a person who like, I just know that this is wrong. This is wrong. And it was green, Dahlia. Literally, do you want Michelle to yell at you? Literally, bodysuit and it being green? Like, do you actually have a death wish? Excuse me? Do you actually just want to go home? Because they can make that happen for you real quick. real quick, darling. They can make that happen for you. Okay. I'm feeling this. It's coming together. We need to add some clutter onto there. And then we need something in this corner. Do a little gold mirror in this corner. Fine. Perfect size. What I like. Cool. Okay. Yeah, literally, like, do you want Michelle to actually yell at you? Like, season 17, I feel like it comes to a point where it's like, if you haven't watched the previous seasons and you're coming in, like, what are you doing? Like, do your homework. Be prepared. Be prepared. And, like, I feel like if I were going on Drag Race, like, just realistically, I would need to learn how to sew. Like, period, end of sentence. Like, if I'm actively putting myself in a position to be judged for my talent, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that I am good at absolutely everything to the best of my ability, you know? Thank you so much for that, lurkers. Hello, I hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday, happy time zone. Thank you for lurking. I'm still just shocked that there are queens rolling into RuPaul's Drag Race not knowing basic sewing. Like, come on, literally. It's like however many years later and you still don't know. Like, there's obviously going to be a sewing challenge. Working but have you on in the background. Thank you so much, Reggie's mom. I so appreciate that. I really, really do. I appreciate my lurkers so very much. Backbone of Twitch. Means a lot. And thank you for the pronoun check. My pronouns are she, they. Thank you so much. If any of you would like to share your pronouns in chat, if you feel comfortable, feel free to do so. We also have the pronoun extension, which has your pronouns show up next to your name, both on my overlay and in chat. There's always a sewing challenge, and it comes earlier and earlier each year. Literally. They want to just, like, I think they want to weed out the weak earlier and earlier, and they have an opportunity to do that by throwing the sewing challenge in earlier, and I think it worked. They, them for Dahlia. Thank you for sharing. And she, her for Reggie's mom. Amazing. Ooh, not my chair squeaking. Thank you so much for sharing your pronouns in chat. Yes, as I said, feel free to use the pronoun extension if you would like, and my pronouns are she, they. Thank you for asking and for redeeming a pronoun check. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing how this season goes, because I have not watched, I don't think I've watched since like season 14, like actually in time, live, if you will. So I'm excited to be watching it again, but I have to say I was a little stressed when I saw the bodysuit and some of the makeup. Some of the makeup, I'm like, oof. A queen that I actually do really like, though, and they're getting like a lot of mixed reactions. I kind of am loving Susie Toots. I'm not even gonna lie about it. They're getting a very mixed reaction online, but I actually have been kind of loving them. I just think it's so fun, and I feel like that's something that Drag Race specifically has been missing. Is just fun. Again, like, it's been taken so mainstream that it's hard to have it be just like silly goofy, and like we're showcasing talent, and it's not that deep, you know? Like, we can just enjoy somebody's creativity, and it doesn't have to all be the same copy paste. That's my opinion on that. Okay, so I'm just doing some clutter. I'm trying to keep things pretty mindful, pretty simple, you know. I don't want it to be super intense and like messy. I just want to have like that feel full, I guess is the wording. Feel full. Obviously lots of books. This is also like from the perspective of the book, it's the inner circle townhome, so like I want it to feel lived in, you know. I want it to feel very homey, you know. And that's on that. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings when it comes to Drag Race as a whole. Sometimes just because it can get very messy, and I'm all for spilling tea and kind of reading each other every once in a while. I think it can be kind of fun, but I don't like when it turns super mean. And right now it seems to be okay, but I feel like it's also kind of teetering on going back to like some of those original seasons where it would just get messy and people were just mean because they thought it was funny, but it really wasn't funny, you know? So I'm hopeful that it doesn't start turning in that direction again. Because I will be sad if it does. I'll be very sad if it does. Okay. But that's on that. Little book stack. I think we're gonna do these books here, and then I'm gonna put these tiny books, these little guys, there. Ooh, okay, I'm feeling it. I love these posters so much. Like, that is literally all I want. IRL. Magic. Okay. Let's put another little plant here. I feel like this vision is coming together. I've talked about this before, but trying to like build without a plan I find very challenging. And so it's kind of nice to feel like with these builds specifically, because I've been working on it offline for so long, I kind of have the idea of what I want everything to look like. So as I'm placing things, it's all very intentional. So I can really just enjoy like looking for things and placing it without having to be like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm putting here. I don't know what I want to put here. Kind of nice. Highly recommend for my simmers. If you are struggling to build, or you haven't necessarily found the building bug, plan it out a little bit. Kind of give yourself some inspo to work off of, you know? Kind of look for visual inspiration, and it will help. I can guarantee. Because it already has. Alright, I'm going to put some of these little planters and things here. Just to kind of spice it up a little. Okay. But I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all taking care of yourself. Life is a lot right now. And I feel like we're all doing our best to just kind of hang on, and yeah, everything's fine. We're all doing great. Woohoo. But it's definitely intense. So I hope you're all doing your best to take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, kind to your friends, your family, the people who deserve your kindness. You know, putting energy into yourself and good things, and good people. Because what is 2025 already? Like, January isn't even over, and I feel like I've lived 10 lives already. So, I hope you're all hanging in. Taking it one day at a time as much as needed. Okay. I'm liking this. I don't want it to be too messy, you know? Keeping it cozy. I feel like I need something here. I used to use Tool Mod where I could, like, kind of shift the locations of items, higher, lower, left, right, etc. But since I took that out now because it was just messing with my game, I keep forgetting, like, I can't just put something exactly where I want to. So I'm working also with that as, like, a little bit of a challenge in building. It's like trying to remember how to build without those mods. Welcome back, Masala. Welcome back. I hope you had a lovely shower. We are continuing to work on the little living room here. So pretty. Kind of random, but I kind of love it. We're not living room. Hallway. But welcome back,
Drink
Masala.
water, you dehydrated water pig
Thank you for the
dicks.
hydration. I appreciate it. I'm sipping on a little electrolyte beverage. Cheers. I hope you had a lovely shower. Welcome back. How has OBS been treating you lately? Oof. Oof. OBS has been treating me like horrible. I'm not even gonna lie. OBS, you know, messy. I have a very complicated relationship with OBS, okay? There are times when everything is perfect and working super well. And then there are times, like the past couple weeks, where OBS has done nothing but make me cry. Unfortunately, we've had a lot of tears when it came to OBS the past little bit. What can you do? What can you do? Fuck OBS, fuck the patriarchy. There is a new update today of OBS that I did not update to because I'm like, if I update right before stream, everything's gonna be broken and I'm not gonna be okay. So I didn't do that. But Dahlia, has your OBS been treating you horribly too? Because it has been making my life a living hell recently, and I've been doing my best to like troubleshoot, but for some reason, like, I don't know what's going on. Like literally right now, like I've been watching my bitrate. It's been kind of like up and down, but literally my CPU has gone from anywhere from 19% to 40% pretty much consistently this entire stream. And I literally don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. Like, I don't know what's going on, what else is running in the background that would make it do that. Like, I don't have that much open. Yeah, so to answer your question, how how it's going, how OBS is treating me, that's how. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like it'll just be a bit to adjust or figure out what's going on. The long answer. Yep. What can I say? This one's definitely not a long story short. But you know, we're doing our best. Let's see. Ooh. I really wanted this one to work in here, but I don't think it's going to. I think we're gonna use this in here as kind of like a little layer. Little layered guy. Perfect. Sims has been so bad today. Another creator CPU was in the 30s, 40s earlier too. Really, Reggie? Really? Also, please let me know what you would like to be called. If you'd like to be called Reggie, Mom, too, anything else, please feel free to let me know. I always try to remember everyone's usernames. Really, it must be Sims then, because it was not doing that when I was playing other games. Like I was streaming Suika last week, and it was fine. But it must be Sims in connection with OBS, because otherwise I'm like, what is happening? I answered everything. Reggie is my cat. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Your name is Sydney. It's lovely to meet you, Sydney. Would you like to be called Reggie or Sydney? I do my best to remember, but Reggie works too. Okay. It might alternate. It might depend on the day. I don't know. It might depend on how I feel. But that's wild that another creator was having the same issue. I mean, it does make me feel better that it's not just my computer, because usually I'm like, oh, it has to be a Mac issue. Like, I'm so used to that at this point that it's like, oh, it has to be that. But if it's not, that makes me feel a little bit better. Whatever you want, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I will do my best to remember Sydney, but you never know. Might get spiced up with Reggie. Okay, I like this. Here we go. We're gonna do this. I need to make sure that this isn't clipping as much. Here we go. But yeah, I don't know. OBS has been a bit weird recently. I've been doing my best to like troubleshoot, I guess would be the word. Trying to figure out like what's going on, like what's causing whatever issue, and it just nothing I'm finding is like actually fixing it. Also, an ad is about to start. Thank you so much for sitting through those. It helps me out a ton, and it unlocks 30 minutes of pre-roll disabling pre-roll ads for any community members who are just joining in. It helps me out a ton, so thank you guys for sitting through them. I had to make a new Roblox account for DTI, and I made it to Reggie's mom too, so now it's my username across all platforms. I love that. I love consistency when it comes to usernames, so I totally understand that. We're gonna do this. Oh, I love this wallpaper. Love this wallpaper. Right here. I've been thinking a lot about DTI recently, and I know that there's like they had controversies, but from what it sounds like, they're back to being okay because they have a different company owner. Is that true? Because if it is, I would love to have like I would love to do another DTI night. That was so much fun. We played DTI for my birthday on stream, and that was so much fun. That I love some username lore. I love it. I don't know the DTI lore. There's apparently a lot of DTI like stuff going on from what it sounded like, but I don't know if it's still going on. But I love playing DTI. So I'm like, I would like it to not be messy anymore so I can play. Please. I think I'm gonna go for this little, I was gonna say fireplace. Let's see what Frosty has to say. Okay. Meanwhile, let's catch up on chat. Chat's serving up some hot takes on RuPaul's Drag Race fashion critiques, with Snow White Dahlia leading the charge against bodysuits and sewing skills. Meanwhile, Reggie's multitasking like a boss with work, and Estella M. Stone in the background. Masala battling OBS woes and shower vibes, while Sydney, aka Reggie's mom, shares their name lore. The Sims struggles are real today too. Hashtag community vibes. Wait, Frosty, that's so cute. Frosty popped off. Also, I just looked over at my little follower goal. We are literally 3 followers away from 1370, I think. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. That's wild. We've been knocking out goals like a lot this week. It's been absolutely insane. It means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you. Smashing it. Thank you. Thank you. It's so lovely to like have so many new members to our community. It's like so fun. So fun. Thank you, Masala. I appreciate it. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Thank you for sitting through those. I so appreciate it. I hope you stretched during that little break. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. Wait, 8. Yeah, 3 follows away from 1,370. That's insane. Like, I don't know. I never thought when I first started streaming, like how much of an integral part streaming would become to my day-to-day life. And as I've, over the past few years, like as I've continued to grow, as I've continued to meet so many amazing people, like it really has become just like such a huge part of my life. And I'm so thankful. I know I mentioned this on my last stream, but like I never thought like that I would be doing some of the cool things that I've been able to do, and it's all because of you guys, all because of stream. There's some things that I didn't even know would be a possibility in my life, and I've been able to do that because of you guys, so it's super cool. And yeah, I'm having a lot of gratitude because the world is such a mess. I'm having a lot of time of reflection to think about all of the amazing things that I've been able to participate in, and the people that I've met. I'm very grateful. Let's go 150% cunt today. Let's go, Sydney. Work. Work. That's so funny. I sometimes forget that I have some of those commands. I'm like, oh, I'm messy that way. We're so proud of you. Thank you, Masala. That is so heckin' sweet. So sweet. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. 38% only. Oh my gosh, Masala, go out and do something gay today. Oh my goodness, critical gay in here. Razzie was 1%. I don't even know what to say about that. Don't even know what to say about that. 38%. Please go out and do something gay today. 9% for Sydney. Oh my gosh. Please go out and do something gay today too. Critical gays over here. Oh no. I guess it's just one of those days for the gays, I guess. I'm too nervous to check mine, to be honest. Because it's either going to call me out or it's going to be like, or it's going to do the 1%. And there is no in between. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this guy. Morning going to the grocery store after work is my gay activity of the day. Oh my gosh, I feel that so deeply, Sydney. I feel that on such a deep level. Yeah, groceries, not gay, not very gay, but morning it, yes. Okay, I want to do like a tall plant, if I can find one. Let's see. A lot of these just are not the vibe. The foxgloves, though. Oh my gosh. So pretty. Look at these. I make it bigger. How? Did I just do like a corner of it with giant foxgloves? Because honestly, so pretty. So pretty. Fun fact, foxgloves are like one of my absolute favorite flowers ever. Cutting my nails again, BRB. Good plan, Masala. That's gay. That's very gay. I might do a mirror actually in this corner. It makes the room look a little bit bigger. Makes the room look a little bigger. Let's do one of these little window pane ones. What is that emote, Masala? What is that? D's not the D's nuts. I can never escape D's nuts. Can never escape. I'm gonna put a little sitting chair in here as well. Ooh, actually, do I have one of those high back, almost like throne situations? I have one of these guys. That's kind of fun. These are also very fun. They're a little smaller. I love me a good D's nuts joke. Me too. Me too. Never go wrong with one, honestly. Okay. We'll stick with the black. A little high back moment, and then I'm gonna just grab the same little tiny table and pop it over here like that. And then let's put something on. Put a little lamp over here and in the corner. Ooh. That's kind of fun. Pop that in the corner. No, I love a good D's and Nuts joke. Somebody who has the best ones, the Jen Frosty. The Jen Frosty always has a good D's Nuts joke. This. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. Also kind of weird looking though. Copper pipe candelabra. Huh. Interesting. Don't remember downloading that. Let's see. Where's just like a little side table? Little side table light. Little air crystal. That's cool. That's from Spellcaster. Okay, I love that. Okay, perfect. Now, let's see if I can find a good chandelier for this room. Yeah, no, Jen has the best D's Nuts jokes for sure. For sure. Okay, what is a good... I don't want to use the vampire one. Honestly, this is kind of everything. Using the antlers. Like, I'm kind of feeling that. I feel like that actually works really well. It's pretty grand. Pretty grand. Feeling it. Love, thank you, Sydney. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking this energy. Definitely feeling like it's all coming together nicely. That's the thing with these kinds of builds too. It's like when they're so big and there's so many factors and details that you want to try to push in there, it's like it takes time to like kind of sift through all of the ideas and just kind of go bare bones with it so that it looks good and it's not just like a clutter mess, you know? That's definitely been my challenge, specifically with these like planning these builds. It's because I'm like, I get so excited
Drink
about
water,
it.
you dehydrated Walker Pentex.
Thank you for the hydration. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna have a little sip of my electrolytes. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've been fighting like a little bug of some kind for a bit. So I'm trying to push the electrolytes as much as possible. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. I love a little hidden door. Okay. These are from the chateau, so I need the chateau bookshelves. Give me the chateau. I have an idea. If I do it this way, we have a little hidden door. Like, how fun is that? We can have like a little hidden moment. Viewer care package as well. Stretch, snack, hydrate, take your meds, do what you gotta do. Just have this. Like this. That's a good vibe. I'm liking the way that that's looking. And then we have this kind of like, even though it's not a secret room, it's kind of a secret room. 21%. Oh my gosh, Masala. Still, please go out and do something gay. You want a snack, but you won't? I mean, you can always have a snack. Little snack never hurt anyone. Okay, I want to do a little black and white thing. I was really looking for some like celestial tiles, and nothing that I found was really giving me what I wanted it to. Like, it just felt very meh. Like, or just too busy. Just could not find the right celestial tile. So I decided against. Magnificent marble. Yeah, I think we'll just go with black. Have you read Throne of Glass 2? I haven't actually. It's on my TBR. I have been wanting to get it on my Kindle. But the wait for it at my library is like I think I'm like 200th in line or something. It's ridiculous. So I haven't yet, and I kind of want to do it, but I want to do it where I know I'm going to be able to like go back to back, because I'm a very fast reader. We were talking at the beginning of stream. I've already read 3 books that have been anywhere from 350 to 400 pages this year. I'm a pretty fast reader, and so I want to make sure like when I get the books, when I finish one, I can go right into the next. And that's kind of my general rule with series, unless the series has not been complete, is like I want to just read the series. I want to stay immersed in that world. Have you read Throne of Glass? And if you have, what do you think? Crazy wait times. Like, oh, it's too much. I want to read the books we talked about, but my life is chaos at the moment. Absolutely, Masala. I feel that. Yeah, the book. This build is inspired by one of the books, or essentially all of the books that are in that series, the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. Bestie felt that. I'm on book 8 this year. Let's go! Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. What have you been reading? I love that so much. We were talking about Margins, the app, and how you can like track everything, and it said that I had read like 1,000 pages, almost 2,000 pages, and I'm like, oh, this is the life. I'm in the middle of Throne of Glass. I stopped at the tandem read, but took a break because Onyx Storm just came out. Haven't read it yet. I really, really want to though, so I need to do that. I'm currently reading. So I read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame to start the year, and then I just finished Quicksilver, which, oh my gosh, obsessed. And then I'm currently reading The Song of Achilles. I've been wanting to read Song of Achilles for a really, really long time, and I just have not had the chance to. But it's currently on Kindle Unlimited, and I only will have I have like the short trial for Kindle Unlimited, so I want to read as much that's already on there as possible before my subscription is up. So I've been hearing so much about Quicksilver. I'll get to it eventually, but need to finish my fantasy series before I start any other fantasy books. I feel that. I will say Quicksilver I finished in a day and a half. And it is so good. Like, I'm very like particular with fantasy books. I don't like it when it becomes just like too convoluted. Like, I love world building, I love story, I'm all for the plot, but I don't like when it gets super, super complicated that you can't just like enjoy reading it. You have to look at like a damn reference sheet every 5 minutes to remember what's going on. So I'm very particular when it comes to fantasy books that I like. And Quicksilver, I have to say, is probably one of my most favorites I've read. Highly, highly recommend. I really enjoyed it. Literally, it was a super fast read. And just had that, like, I literally could not put it down. Could not put it down. So, so good. I felt that about Once Upon a Time, the Netflix show, that you had to like try to like look at your notes every time to try to remember what was happening. But yeah, if you like fantasy books, Sydney, you will love Quicksilver. It's the perfect amount of plot, storyline, romance. It has, in my opinion, some of the best, like, of the romantasy, like the spicy, saucy scenes in it are some of the best, in my opinion, because they're not just like, they're explicit in a like respectful way. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't get the ick once, and I get the ick a lot when I'm reading some of the romantasy stuff. So I didn't get that a lot. It's just like, it's a really good book. And as I said, I literally read it in like a day and a half. I literally found a Google Doc this AM with all of the Fourth Wing Iron Flame people in Cities and Magic because I read them so long ago and I can't remember what happened. I feel that so deeply. I like wanted to read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame to start my year because Onyx Storm was coming out, so I would have it semi-fresh in my brain. It's not like Wattpad, thankfully. I mean, some of them are. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Some of the romantasy stuff is Wattpad or worse. Like, some of it I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I reading? There was actually one that I started reading, like, I want to say I started it right after Iron Flame, before I started Fourth Wing. And usually, like, personal preference is I will read anything, you know, like, if I start it, I want to finish reading it. I could not finish it. I had to put it away. It was just too cringe. Like, I physically could not handle it. And it wasn't even like, it was just the way that the writer wrote, like the way that the author just put everything in. It just was not giving what I needed. And I usually will, like, if I start something, I will usually try to finish it. I literally could not do it. It was painful. And I feel bad because usually I'm able to make it work. This was not that opportunity for me. Unfortunately. And then I immediately jumped from Iron Flame into that, and I was like, I can't do that. So I went right into Quicksilver. Kind of in anticipation for Onyx Storm. Sydney, have you started reading Onyx Storm yet? I think I'm gonna get it on my Kindle and then hope that they don't do another release. Another book release with sprayed edges for a while. So I would love to have the sprayed edges of the whole series, but they're very expensive. Very, very expensive. I think I'm gonna just go for kind of like I just want the dark. Let's just go for black in the kitchen here. Okay, this kitchen, I want it to pop off. The kitchen inspo that I was looking at, let me see if I can find it. Let me see. I think, let me see. Oh yeah, here it is. This is the vibe that I want, right? Like, very grand. I want a giant island. Giving that vibe. So, that's what we're gonna do. I made it 25 pages in last night, before I fell asleep because I'm a granny. Not a granny, just exhausted, and I feel that on a deep level. I haven't started it yet. I have to get it. Still, I'm gonna just do the Kindle download, I think. But I'm so excited about it. I'm kind of I have to also, like, mentally prepare, I feel like. She did say it's not going to emotionally devastate us, but she did say that it's going to be intense. So I'm not sure what to do with that information, because that sounds like it's going to be emotionally devastating. Let's see. We're going to do this little macaron kitchen. Macaron Kitchen Island. And Counter by my Shuno Sun. I just feel like it's a modern enough vibe but it still will have kind of that like special little detail that I like for kind of like Victorian vibes. It's a good mix. I cannot trust Miss Yaros with my emotions. I can't either. It's too much. I can't either. I'm not ready, honestly. Like I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm also not ready. Do this. And piece. And oops, wrong thing. And piece. Yay. Okay, I like that. I like that. I want this like to be a huge kitchen. Yeah, I can't either, Sydney. I'm looking forward to though, like the story, and I've just been so stressed about it. I'm like, what's gonna happen? At this point, I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm nervous. Okay. Do I want that, or do I want this? I kind of love the idea to use kind of like a wood burning stove. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. Oh yeah, get cozy, Masalo. Get cozy. Why not? Yeah, I've been really enjoying just like getting nice and cozy, getting in bed, trying to just like take things slowly. 'Cause yeah, life is a lot right now, and I know a lot of us are feeling it. So I hope you're all hanging in, because I don't even have words to describe the amount of like intensity that the past little bit has been for a lot of us. So, you know, hang in there. We'll get through this. The temporary existence, you know. Hopefully things will turn around. But yeah, enjoy getting cozy, you know. Enjoy reading silly little books. You know, we all need some good distractions. I'm gonna do a little end piece here. And this is where we're gonna put the fridge. We're gonna do nice fridge. I don't want that. Very nice fridge. Let's go and corner piece, maybe? Yeah, corner piece. Cool. Perfect. Coming together. I'm trying to be very like very efficient, you know. I'm using the Pomodoro, trying to like breeze through this ground floor. But so far it's been working. I have to say, pretty impressed with myself considering how long I usually take with builds. Like, kind of been popping off. Is the Pomo working? I think so. I mean, I feel like there are a couple different ways for people to use it, and like, I don't think there's a right or wrong way. For me, I feel like it's doing what I need it to do, which is just like keep me from getting too distracted. I feel like it's working. Okay. That works. It's keeping me on task, I guess is the right wording of it. Okay. Let's use these cans. That's positive then. Exactly, yeah. Keeping me on task. Because as you guys know, I'm a yapper, right? That's one of the the things about my stream that I love, and I know that you guys love as well. And I'm not trying to change that, you know? Like, I want to be able to also still get the build done, and I'm not planning on changing anything else, you know? Let's see. Let's try. I thought that was gonna look good, but I actually really don't like it, so we're not gonna do that. We're gonna just stick to this. An ad is about to start in about 15 seconds. Thank you guys so much for sitting through those. I really appreciate it. They help me out a ton, and they help out by disabling pre-roll ads for 30 minutes, which helps any new viewers and community members joining in not get hit with ads right away, which helps me a lot. So thank you guys. IRL, I'm not a huge fan of black kitchens, but they're gorgeous in Sims. Same, honestly. Like, not the biggest fan of all black kitchens. I definitely like black accents in The Sims, you know? Like, I don't like having super dark kitchens, but for this build with the plan that I have, where it's like, I guess the best way to describe it, right, is that like nighttime nighttime vibe of the night court. It makes sense. I like white marble as well. Me too. Me too. Also, that emote is so freaking cute with the little dog. Yeah, I usually go for like white marble or like light colored accents in kitchens, but kind of fun to try something different. I think I have a backsplash. I think. These ones are very colorful. Maybe we just do a little tile background. Let's see. This will work. That. And then I'm gonna take this. Let's see what Frosty has to say. Now a verse from our collective tale. In Estella's night court, the chat's abuzz. Clutters are charming with no room for fuzz. Snacks are desired, but willpower's a must. No clippings and rainbows in Nightbot we trust. Throne of glass tales weave through the night. Bookworms unite in fantasy's flight. Sleepy grannies and emotions on high. In Sims' black kitchens, white marbles lie. Join the Starmelon dream. Don't be shy. Frosty. Okay, iconic. That's wild. That was amazing. Good job, Frosty. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, damn Frosty pop off, right? That's crazy. Okay, Frosty. I see you. I see you. Okay, let's see. Well, let's do little coffee maker. Frosty would win against ChatGPT in a haiku contest. Literally, yes. Literally, yes. It's kind of interesting because the ChatGPT is such a hot topic, you could say, right now. And it's like, I find it very interesting where people are comfortable with AI and where people are not. Like for me, I'm much more likely. Obviously, FrostyBot is AI, but like it's one person who created it, and it's just such a different energy. Like I don't know. I feel significantly more comfortable with FrostyBot being my little AI helper, than ChatGPT. My sister uses it so much for work. Really? I think I've used ChatGPT twice in my entire life. One time, I can literally tell you, one time it was when Razzie and I were talking about what we wanted to name our podcast. And I was curious as to what what Frosty would think that we should name our podcast. Not Frosty, ChatGPT. I was curious. So I asked. And it did not come up with anything we wanted. So that was that. And then I think I can't even remember what the second time was, to be honest. I know that time was the most recent. Yeah. I feel like I've used, because Google has Google Gemini now, which is basically like their AI. And so when you put something into Google search, it naturally is gonna ask the AI, which I don't really love, I'll be very honest about. Not a huge fan of that. But when you ask it something, Google Gemini answers, and so that naturally happens. So I've used that recently, and that's at like the top, and I do find it useful sometimes where you don't have to like search for 2 hours on Google to try to find an answer to something. It just answers it at the top. I do find that very, very helpful sometimes. Forgot to put toilet paper in the washer. It'd be bad. Let's see. Trying to do a little bit of clutter, nothing too crazy though. Pop a little mortar pestle. Like this energy there. Ooh, the picnic basket. That's actually... I'm gonna put this from Life and Death, this little music box up here. And this book. That's from the new Comfy Gamer. The Comfy Gamer clutter is really 10 out of 10, I have to say. I really like it. Little blue teapot out. What's this? Oh, that's so cute. Little Grinch TV. I forgot I downloaded that. I'm trying to finish as much as possible the kitchen here. And then we'll pick up these 2 rooms for the next stream. Put these books up here. Perfect. And then we'll do... We've done so much today. I'm actually very impressed. The Pomodoro method, honestly, it has kept me on task pretty much all day. Because like as I said in my little pinned message, right? I'm not gonna not still yap and chat with all of you. Like I don't think I could do that completely unless we were doing like specifically a study with me or a like co-working stream in the co-working category. Which I'm not opposed to doing. If that's something that you guys would actually like us to do at some point, do maybe like a co-working, co-reading. If that's something that you guys would want me to do, I am definitely not opposed to doing it. Where we maybe did like a little book club read or something, and I'll just be there like reading, and we can have the music going and stuff. If that's something that interests you, let me know. But I definitely am more of a person to be like, wanna yap. We always yappin'. So I don't want to necessarily not do that during during builds. But I definitely think it's helped me a bit as far as like kind of getting the build done. I mean, look how cute this is. It's happened. Yeah, I'm a yapper. We're a very chatty space, and I don't want that to end. I really enjoy it, and I know a lot of you guys do too. So, and it's fun because we get to keep our amazing lurkers entertained. I'm so thankful for my lurking community. It means a lot to me. So it's like I'm not opposed to doing a co-working thing, but I also think that yapping's part of the fun. Do a little fruit somewhere. Hold on. Pop that there. I'm gonna move to bed. No worries at all, Masala. Get comfy. Get comfy. I'm gonna just save in a minute. I kind of want to put a bookshelf over here. Like, something about this because this is bookish fantasy, but also just the fact that, like, I know that this particular location is filled with books. I want to keep the books. I want to keep the books flowing in every room. If we have an opportunity for books to be in the room, we should put the books in the room. A little too short. Let's do, where's our extra? Guess we can just clip it. And we'll just pop a little plant here. It's coming, it's coming. Let's see. Ooh. Let's pop on. Got so many. It's so nice. Okay. Put these guys in. Put these. Some little, they're just like little spell books, you know? Little for potions. You never know. You never know when you're gonna need to have a book of spells around. Might as well have it in the kitchen too. That's what I think. Okay. Red guys here. Little purpley blue guys there. Little pink guys here. Here. And then let's also do dark. Perfect. Oh, I love the chateau set. Honestly, it's one of my absolute favorites. Like, they just look so lived in. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Let's pop our little plant right here in the corner. Which one do I want? First of all, I love this little garden thing, and I'm just gonna pop it here. So cute. Let's do, I want something pretty vertical, but not too bushy. I think I need to like do a plant custom content clear out and get rid of some stuff, but then also get some new stuff. Let's see if there's another color swatch of this with a darker. Ooh, that is so pretty. What? So pretty. I'm gonna do that. I don't mind that it's clipping a little bit. Okay. And then we need a little rug situation here, and then we need little runners. And then I think we will start wrapping up. can do. Honestly, let's just do like this little fuzzy black rug. Perfect. Simple. Simple, simple. And then a couple of these little rugs around that can work. Or I'm like looking specifically for the runners that I downloaded for this purpose, for the kitchens and stuff. I'm literally not seeing them. Rug collection. These just feel a little too modern. Like, I don't feel like they fit into this world too well. This one's not bad. Still just feels too modern. For now, we can do that. Not my first choice, but I think it's better than having nothing there. Okay. Perfect. Done. Okay. I love this kitchen so much. All right, I'm gonna save. I think we're gonna save these other 2 rooms for the next one because I want to, because those are like libraries and filled spaces and stuff. Like I don't want to spend too much time trying to rush that. I would rather just dedicate the time to it. So I think I'm gonna wrap up there. We did so much today. We did almost all of the ground floor. Like I would say we're about 90% done, honestly, of this. And then we did most of the exterior as well, which is really fun. I'm really, really happy with the way that this is looking. For our little townhouse, it's coming together. Our first build of the Bookish Fantasy save, which is so exciting. I don't know why my transitions are still acting up. But let me see. Let's see who's live. I want to do a raid. Today has been so much fun. Thank you guys for just being your amazing selves. Honestly, like, it means so much to me that we've gotten to get back into The Sims and start this new project for this year and just hang out. Let me see who's live. Oh, there are a few people who are not usually on at this time. Let me see. We have so many gamers. Let's see. I know where we're gonna go. We're gonna go say hi to a lovely friend. We're gonna go say hi to Nightlight Night. They are absolutely lovely. We're gonna raid over there. Oops. Hello. Here we go. They are currently playing Resident Evil 6. They are super, super sweet, super fun. Uses she, her pronouns, and just overall a lovely, lovely person. So we're gonna go on a raid. Here are raid messages. The first if you are a subscriber, the second if you are a follower. Make sure to copy and paste those. I will see you guys on Friday. We're gonna be jumping back into some Animal Crossing. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a hot second, so I'm really looking forward to that. And we're gonna just, keep our cozy vibes, keep on keeping on with the world that we're in. The best thing we can do is, as I always say at the end of every stream, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Be patient with yourself and be patient with others. Life is a lot right now, and I hope you're all taking care of yourselves. And thank you guys for spending part of your day with me. It means a lot. We're gonna go on over to raid Nightlight Night. As I said, they're playing Resident Evil 6. So yeah, have so much fun over there. I'll probably hang out for a little while, but I gotta go Zoom. So have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.
sugar high.